Anyone want to do the recap?
No.
Well, no, hold on. What the last one we did was when we did 2 truths and a lie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will attempt to, but I'm going to have to omit a lot because I feel like most of my stuff was subjective to Kazimir.
Since you're not drunk, don't expect any kind of DM inspiration.
What makes you think I'm not drunk?
Or just driving.
We're
with
driving.
Yeah.
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 Once
That
again,
doesn't mean anything.
I'm a Florida man. Like, you guys are lucky that I wasn't cracked out on
Yeah,
meth.
but you specifically tell us multiple times that you're the the sober driver. So yeah, you're
Rub it
for
in.
your wife. Yeah.
Okay, so from what I have is we came upon the village on open water with buildings, platforms, walkways, and all that stuff. It presumptively Toad Pit. In that village, we found a letter with a wax seal, which was the letter of the Elderman of Toad Pit. It talked about the fishermen's having seen strange creatures appearing in the mires over the last couple months. And they were talking about them congregating to the north in an orchard area. He was sending the letter to the lord of the camp we had just left to request troops to inspect it. There was a map with it, like the one that we have, with a big red X marked on the location where the orchard is. The letter was obviously never able to be sent. We seemed to be about a half day's away. While we were in the Elderman's building, obviously before then, we were walking around. Certain people were not good at stealth and fell through stuff, but thankfully, Barnabas, being the wonderful navigator of waters as he is, was able to save the person who will go unnamed that was not good at remaining undetected. Went to the Elderman's cabin, discovered that stuff that I just said. The Elderman's cabin then collapsed, kind of falling into the mire that it was built upon. Some of us were able to succeed in not falling into the part of the building that was going into the water. Some of us did not. Thankfully, we all managed to make our ways out. Yarrow revealed wings and pink hair to us as a means of her escape from that endeavor. And I'll... Hold on, let me omit that part. On our way out from it, there was another part that I had in there, but it was subjected, so I'm leaving it out. On our way out from the village, we were attacked by some of those upside down head goblins that we've encountered before that were within the village. They seemed to be alerted from the building falling apart. We did away with them, and then we made our way towards camp, where Barnabas introduced us to a drinking game called Two Lies and a Truth. And in which case we all learned a truth about one another.
Do you remember everybody's truth?
I explicitly wrote that down, but I feel like that's a subjective thing, so I don't want to reveal it to everybody.
No. Let's hear. I want to hear everybody's
It's a
truth.
full recap.
Full.
Alright. Yarrow had said she was not human, that she grew up on a farm, and that she was missing a brother named Simon. I am not human turned out to be the truth. Atanez wrote that said, was it? Okay.
Whatever you want to do, man.
That's what I wrote down. Atanez said he was looking for his father, that his mother rejected him when he was young, and that he is marked for death, and he said the truth was that he was looking for his father. Barnabas said that he was born in an orphanage, he was a pirate, and that he was completely confident being the head man in charge, and the truth of that was that he was a pirate. Ajax said that she owned more than 20 different rings, that she used to have her own pirate ship, and that she had a pet parrot. The truth in that was she has 20 different rings. Namir said he was confident he will get back to his village and be happy again. He's confident that half the party will not turn into demons, and that one of his names is Callum. The truth was he has a son named Callum, which he hopes is still alive. I said I've made a pact with a dark entity. I am one of 5 children, and I am marked to die, and the truth of that was I am one of 5 children.
Now, if I remember correctly, I think Yara's actual truth was that she grew up on a farm.
Nope.
Still no? Shit, what was the third one?
Then it has to be missing a brother named Simon.
That I am a human.
Okay, well, you had said that I am not human.
No, I said I am a human.
Yeah, I think that might just been
Way to go, Casey.
Oh, you
Way
did!
to fucking go! No, it's fine.
She
Oh,
said
it
I'm
was-
a human because I guessed I'm a human and I didn't have to drink.
Alright, I'm gonna have to re-listen to
Remember
that
voice.
audio recording, but I'm gonna give it to Yarrow. I'm gonna give it to Ava that I typed it out wrong out of my prejudice to believing she's not human.
Fair enough.
And that's what I got. If I missed anything, Mabi.
No, but the only other thing to note was you guys had gotten up in the morning, had proceeded to continue your journey through the mire, and someone had rolled relatively low on a survival check.
Hey, are you sure you don't have any more notes, Kaz? Or does that page go on a little bit? Or
Oh, I have a lot that I omitted.
Yes, there was quite a chunk of whisper chat last session.
Yeah, a lot
Oh.
was omitted from that recap.
So, jumping back into the game, as Kazimir directs you all, with the map, directs you all towards the red X.
Am I? Or...
Well, you had done the first roll, so it takes about maybe an hour or so before you realize that, oh shit, you're going in the wrong direction. And
Yeah.
you
How is our
have-
heading?
I mean, good thing time isn't of the essence.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
Oh, question. Can we, see the sun?
Yes and no. It's kind of like one of the. It's like overcast, but it's like the partially cloudy. So the sun appears every once in a while, but then the clouds cover it again. So you can kind of get an idea of where it is. But it is the morning, so that you do know that the sun is in the east.
Are we heading east or are we going west?
West. Oh, wait.
Well,
No,
I
the
kind of
west to the west.
rearranged the map, so technically you guys would have been heading to the blue dot, which is the Toad Pit. So you guys had actually gone northeast, and then the Grove is further northeast.
Okay.
So, since I redid the map, that's kind of the readjusting the trajectory. Trajectory. I can't say the fucking word.
Trajectory.
Yes. But Yeah.
Well, Kazimir. Just rowing along. Oh, are we heading in the right direction? Oh, by the way, anybody else could row the oars, by the way. I don't think it takes a skilled seaman to do this. But god damn it, my arm's tired. Who's rowing the other oar with me?
Ajax, I
was
believe.
K-Jax, yeah.
Or,
Okay.
better yet, somebody give K-Jax the break.
Casimir, well, I'm not opposed to, getting a good workout, obviously, and I feel like the sailors here might have a better grasp of how to navigate this map.
Trade off with K-Jax.
Casimir will trade off with K-Jax if K-Jax is willing, and also hand her the map.
Kazimir, what's your strength score?
That's cute. I have a -1 modifier.
I feel like we would just stay spinning in circles because
I mean, you are you can basically, when you start throwing, you notice that you actually have to slow down your rolling to maintain the same with his, and you guys actually do slow down a little bit.
Barnabas is a nice guy, so he won't say anything.
Kazimir can tell he's slowing down the pace, but he's trying his best to try to keep up.
Having an asthma attack.
Yeah,
if you lowered that thing you keep around your face, you might be able to breathe more easily. I hear that wearing a mask makes it hard to breathe.
It's traditional widower's garb. You might be right. And he kind of lowers down the scarf a bit, kind of showing more of his gaunt face.
Alright, well,
we're just drifting.
I mean, you guys are slow. You're moving, but slower than you were earlier. I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world. It's a rowboat.
Man, you should use your eagle eyes and see which way we should go. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that racist?
Yeah, probably a little bit. It seems your eyes have kind of gotten better than mine as of late.
Oh, I don't know about all of that.
He's just like looking at you. He knows, like, they just got dark vision, basically.
Yeah.
So he just like looks at you, kind of like knowing, and then just like, yeah, sure.
Alright, so who currently has the map? K-Jax, I believe?
Yeah.
Alright, well, as you get the map from Kazimir, you notice that he actually was holding it in the opposite direction, and you have to kind of turn it in the proper direction, and you go ahead and roll a
Our group's ridiculous.
Why are we all so fucking stupid?
I was gonna say, at least I wasn't the first one to hold the map.
To be
up
fair,
by now.
the map of the actual canal system is not like the map that you see on here. It's like more like, if you've ever seen like a subway map of like an underground subway or like a train, but it's a very like map with a whole bunch of fucking lines going all over the place.
So it's understandable for anyone to get confused.
Yeah, see, anyone could have gotten confused by this.
But
I tried my best.
I'd say K-Jax, make a survival check. Namir, were you gonna help? I believe you were.
Hey, K-Jax, what's your survival?
-1.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You should make
maybe I should do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you take the map and start to readjust.
You know, I'm proficient in survival this whole time. I have a +2. Oh, but Namir's got a +3. That's what's up.
Yeah, and I'm proficient.
You
And
can have
guidance.
D4 to guide with guidance.
Well,
I'm
guys,
sure
I had
that's
a
already probably passing. You can get
I had a
little bit.
+0, so like, you know,
Alright.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, you, with the help of Tanez, well, honestly, just from your normal roll, you already do, like, so much better than Kazimir did, as
Wow.
you readjust the route and head in the right direction.
I mean,
As
I
I'm
gotta
like kind of
this
pointing it
far
out,
at least.
as I'm like pointing it out, I'm like, yeah, my friend Kazimir doesn't have much foresight, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize navigating us to Toad Pit Village was so inaccurate up to this point. But
I mean, you did get attacked by monsters.
I get us to Toad Pit Village?
Kazimir,
True, yeah.
no offense, but would you mind maybe trading places with Atanaz? I am feeling as though we are going a bit slower than we need be.
Everyone's a critic. Absolutely. No, for the better of the group, I agree. So Kazimir will go
do
back.
you mind?
I'm sorry, friend. Say that again.
Do you mind? I point to the other oar. I kicked. I kicked.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll handle the boat with you, my friend.
All right.
And I look at Kazimir and is disappointed in his physical performance.
Everyone can literally go fuck themselves and all.
Antennas, what's your...
I didn't ask
said it
to
in the
read
most.
the map.
I said it in the most diplomatic way possible.
I don't say anything. It's just the look. The look says it all.
No, Kazimir in his mind is thinking everyone can fuck off and all. He wasn't asked to. He didn't ask to read the map. He didn't ask to row the oar. He was just trying to play along. He's like, everyone in here is a bunch of fucking assholes, but Yarrow and K-Jax
if you glance my way,
and
Kazimir,
Barnabas.
Barnabas would wink at you.
Barnabas was good about it. So basically, just Namir and Atanas are a bunch of shits to him right now.
I mean, I'm just disappointed in your physical performance. Not saying anything about your spellcasting ability.
Disappointed in something else.
Oh well, that's between the two of you.
You sound just like my wife.
Moving this forward, as this is conversation, it will not end.
Kazimir, as I'm roaring around, Kazimir, perhaps when we get out of this horrid swamp, we can do some physical training together. I'll whip you into shape, I tell you.
Genuinely wouldn't mind that. Perhaps I could enlighten you in some ways of magic as well as the remuneration for your assisting me and getting me in shape.
That's all right. Magic is bullshit.
Either way, the invitation still stands.
And you see so much magic.
Offer.
Alright.
Thank you.
So,
Barnabas got huge points with Kazimir.
alright, real quick, Atanas, what was your strength score? As long as it's a 10 or above.
No, it's lower than that.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Also have a -1 to your strength.
I have -1 to my strength. Yep, I have a 9.
You are flexing like...
Barnabas, what's your strength? Just while we're asking.
I have 12. You know, so plus.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so there really isn't much of a change.
I'm just above average.
Kazimir is gonna
Wait,
be like...
hold up. K-Jax, what's your strength?
It probably would. You guys probably weren't going that fast to begin with.
Kazimier's gonna just look at
It's
the
probably-
piece of shit.
Anyone in this group other
No,
than
that's what I'm saying. I
Barnabas.
think it's just Barnabas, because I have -1. I know Yarrow can't have good strength.
I got
Nobody wins
-1.
strength.
And I don't think K-Jax has, and Kaz.
No, I have
I
-1.
mean, it's not gonna be. It's not that bad of a slow. Like you guys are like slightly slower, but not a whole lot.
Everyone in the group is -1 but Barnabas.
I've used a rowboat before. They're not that hard, especially when you got 2 people. That's
Kazimier's just gonna look at Atanas and be like, oh, yes, I can see such a drastic difference in the amount of force you're able to exude upon the oar. Truly masterful.
As we're going, Barnabas is going to just start shouting at Atanas. He's gonna be like, Eve! Oh! Eve! Oh! Roar! Roar! He's gonna be just yelling the whole time.
I'm watching Mike roll a random encounter check right now. I'm watching him do it.
Well, I will say, as you are yelling all of this out, you do see out of the water what looks to be a very large frog kind of hop onto a large rock, and you can see around like where a normal frog just has the lips, you see sharp teeth just kind of pointing out, and it looks like it's about to pounce, but right before then, an even larger creature, some sort of crocodilian, jumps out of the water, clamps down onto this massive frog, and pulls it into the water.
Now, can I ask, did the frog have the remains of Rob's character in its mouth?
That was a bird.
Right, like maybe like got dropped and then. I feel ya.
You'll find him sooner or later.
So did the crocodilian just fucking dip?
Oh yeah, this massive fucking creature, just like crocodile-like creature, just came out, basically swallowed this frog that's about medium size, and then went back underwater. And you that just yeah, in the middle of all that yelling.
Barnabas is gonna get really quiet after that. Okay, I won't lie, those things scare me.
All right, so Namir, go ahead and roll another survival check
Get him guidance.
with guidance.
Okay, question, can he use guidance when he's rowing?
Oh,
I don't need it.
I just have to touch someone so it's close to me, so...
Oh,
Could be,
I mean,
just touch you with
but
my
it
like-
really doesn't. Like,
So
he doesn't
22.
really need it, man.
Guys, I got a 22. Let's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no. But right. So as you continue to row, Namir, you somehow just better than everyone.
It's
You
almost like I'm
have like
good
a
at this.
clear, yeah. You have a clear sight of where you guys are going. Like even though it's like mostly cloudy and like you can only see the sun every once in a while, you know exactly where it's going, what its path is, and just continue moving forward. So I would say at this point, because of 2 successes, at this point it's maybe about 2 to 3 in the afternoon as you guys find your way into this large, more forest-like area where it's like the trees here are God, how do I? Was it like a? You ever seen like a mango grove in like a river or something where it's like those trees that kind of have like all those roots that kind of go out and they kind of make the tree itself stand like 5 feet above the water, and there's like this huge
Mangroves.
yeah mangrove, not mango, mangrove trees.
Gotcha. They're in Florida
That's sweet.
all the fucking time. I gotcha.
But these ones are like so much more massive that you can actually take the entire boat under one of these roots,
Alright, so
and they are all just clustered together. But it does
Once
see like
we-
yeah.
once we get into this area, I'm gonna grab my blade with my hand and like kind of like say like a little line of what was it again? Flama Viras or some shit, and he cuts himself, makes the sword go flamey.
Right.
oh, my friend, you stop doing that. That's terrible for you.
It's better
Hey!
for me when we're in combat.
Yeah, I mean, better or worse? Because rolling a 1 for your damage, that is pretty good. Alright, so, you guys see this mass? This apparently appears to be the grove, like, whatever grove this, that is on the map, where the red X is, so, do you guys paddle into the massive trees? Thanks, man, shouldn't even ask. As you do, with the canopy, with these massive trees and the thick canopy above you, the light is almost just like they're almost gone, but there's just like a little bit of light to where like you can still kind of see, but these trees
Forest
are
on fire, so that does that
Yeah.
really light?
technically no, like unless it actually says that it emits light. I mean, it's still fire, but it's like not.
Does Namir need like could I detect that Namir's vision is impaired?
After last night, yes. Oh, but I would also point out, K-Jax and, Barnabas, for some reason, your sight doesn't seem to be the same as it was the night before.
Well, but Barnabas knows that the night before it was just because the moon was really bright, so he's not even surprised that
That's
it's dark
true.
right now.
But here there's just, yeah, you
Can
don't,
somebody get the light? It's very dark.
Kazimir is going to place his hand on Namir's. Namir, you have a sword, right?
Rapier, yeah.
He's going to place his hand on Namir's rapier and cast light.
for 1 hour, radius.
And as he does it, he's going to say luminous as he puts his hand on it and then removes it. Give him.
Guys, you asked some question. What was it? I missed that. Oh, the headset went. Oh no, I just heard Namir, so I don't know the fuck it was. Never mind. Just go ahead. I'll listen to it.
I figure that'll help his vision, his range of
Yeah,
view.
I everyone on the boat who doesn't have dark vision now has at least, what is it, 40 feet? Yeah, 20 feet of
bright light,
bright and 20
of dim.
So 40 feet of light is now spreading up through this dark mangrove.
Mangrove.
Cross it on the boat.
Big glowing target. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like being able to sheath the lighted target might be more beneficial.
Anyway, as you guys begin to row into this dark, overgrown mangrove grove, after a few minutes, you do start to notice in between all of these large roots above you a series of webs that become thicker and thicker as you move further in. What is everyone's passive perception?
10.
14.
12.
Anybody got a
13.
So,
I'm at 12.
Namir, since you were at the front of the boat, with the light out, you actually hear what appears to be the sound of moving somewhere above you through the thick webbing, but you can't really see what's making the noise. But you hear a number of different figures, and you start to hear chittering, like a strange language that you've heard before from the strange goblin creatures. They don't seem
Anybody
to
feel like turning back?
Well, I don't much feel like turning into a monster. So,
I very much don't feel like getting eaten by one.
Namir, I understand. I would say that I gotta stop rowing. I would say that anybody who is not afflicted by the same curse as Kjax, myself, and Atanaz, certainly could turn back if they so desire. Although we only have one boat, so that might make things awkward. I suppose I would ask you to wait outside the trees while we fight the spiders, just in case we don't die, so you could take us back. But
I do want to see the chick back in the village at least get healthy.
The spiders are...
Oh, Namir, you have heard all these noises above you. Do you still keep the sword out?
I mean, we just need to kill one of them, so like...
Yeah, but you're hearing more and more voices and chittering, like there is a very large number of them.
I mean, they probably already see me then, right? Like...
It's... They are currently not paying attention to... It's very thick webbing currently, the place is dark,
Okay.
and you guys are like underneath them in the water area. They're not really paying attention to you.
Okay.
They're close, but they're not like that close.
Yeah, okay.
It's just if you guys continue to talk loudly with the light out, it might not go through right now. I'm just saying. Actually, as a DM, I shouldn't even be warning you about that stuff. Oh well. But
DM is merciful.
I repeat, anybody who would like to turn it back, Yado?
Barnabas, you might want to shut your mouth for a second.
No, I understand what being
Yara.
cursed is, so I can
I'm gonna
stay
grab
healthy.
Yara's mouth.
Oh god! I'm gonna bite you!
Come here.
Kazimir's gonna look to Namir and be like, would we be traveling under cover of some sort? Would that help?
I'm gonna point up.
And as you do, you guys kind of like drift underneath one of the large roots, but you do see the movement of a very large spider, which the largest spiders you've seen so far have been like large. This is about the size of huge.
Oh shit!
And it is just
Barnabas is going to just yell. He can't help himself.
like even
Yara's
with a
gonna
creature
hide.
this silent, like even with a creature this large, it is moving very silently through the foliage, through like the webbing above, and just it doesn't look down to really see you guys, but it moves above you and appears to be like moving in a certain direction. But as it passes over, you do see like up in the upper canopy with all these webs, you see like a number of spiders moving through the webbing in the same direction as this large spider, and you see a number of goblinoids riding on their back as if almost like a small army is moving through the top canopy above you.
How straight of a shot do we have on the current trajectory we're on?
I mean, you have to like curve a little bit throughout this grove, but it's relatively straight shot. You're not really like you've reached. I mean, from where you guys currently are, I would say it's probably maybe somewhere about 70 to 80 feet above you, where the canopy kind of starts. Well, these are larger. Yeah, about 60 to 70 feet above you, where the canopy starts, and all the webbing is.
I think I have a shot. Should I take it?
Kazimir is gonna like kind of ready his book and himself.
There's more of them.
I can cover us in a shroud of fog if that might prove handy. Would obscure our vision, but might provide us some cover.
They can still just shoot into it, and then we couldn't see what we're shooting at.
They couldn't see what they're shooting at either.
Could we not shoot them and just continue very, very quietly?
I think if we shoot them, they'd likely know where we are.
If we shoot one of the spiders, we could take its heart and then get the fuck out of here. That's what we need is the heart.
Yeah, but if you shoot the spider, it's gonna get stuck on top of the web. How is it gonna come down to us without everyone else finding us?
It might fall.
We could
Might not.
perhaps burn the web. I wouldn't be surprised if this spider's silk is flammable.
Namir, during this entire conversation, as you look up, you notice that the large, small army, but still very large group of spiders and goblinoids have overpassed you and left the current area. As if you guys had stumbled across an army currently moving out.
I think they're on their way to go take care of something. Probably attack the fortress. Maybe there is still a mama back home we could kill.
If they attack the fortress, perhaps we could get lucky and scavenge a heart off of a dead killed by guards of the
I'm not
fortress.
sure I want to leave my fate up to luck, Kazimir.
We could just follow them. I could. Okay, so I can track. I have advantage on tracking Fae, so I could probably reasonably track them back to the fortress.
The whole problem with that, they are technically Fae, but they are traveling on top of spiders, which are not Fae.
Okay. I could still just try to track them.
I mean, if you can get up into the canopy with all the webbing and all the giant branches and stuff like that, then sure.
True that.
I say we do what we can to kill one of these spiders while we have them in our sights and make our way back to
We were watching. Did we count how many just passed?
If you guys were counting how many collectively together, there were probably roughly about 40 spiders, but the goblinoids altogether were probably close to 100.
Okay, so I feel I should mention that there were far too many of them up there for us to fight. It may be more prudent for us to press forward, see if there's maybe a straggler, maybe a wounded one that's been left behind here. And then if that doesn't pan out, we could head back to the fortress where they're almost undoubtedly going, and maybe scavenge a heart. Otherwise, we'll just turn into monsters. I mean, what's the difference, really? Or not, it's just kind of like...
You don't have to turn into monsters, you have a potion. A magic potion.
You're right. That's a good other option. Thank you, Yaro.
You're very welcome, Captain.
headman. And, well, no, we're on
We're
the
on a
We're
boat
on
right
water,
now.
yes.
I am the captain.
My mistake. I'm still discerning the differences.
Well, you do better to learn that.
I'm learning.
If
I'm
you
not-
want to be, if you would like to be the bosun, you will have to do better.
Nothing would please me more than to be the bosun upon your ship.
Alright, so you guys gonna continue to move forward?
Yep.
Alright, you continue to move farther and farther into this grove. Eventually you do see what appears to be clusters of almost like this luminescent growing fungus underneath the roots of the trees and just all around the lower area. So it gives you a little bit more light. But after probably 10 or 15 minutes going through, you do eventually feel the boat kind of hit something underneath, and you look and see that you have hit a spot of land.
Oh, so I guess it can happen to anyone.
I mean, you're not really stuck, it's just you guys notice there is a large swath of land now in front of you.
Okay,
Is
it's
this,
not
Are we
Yeah.
here? Like, if I'm looking at the map?
I mean, you guys were already there. It was just more of like, you were at the grove when you got into the large trees. It was more of like, there was something here that you were supposed to find, but now you've hit a large chunk of land, which seems to be very deep in the grove.
Kind of peer ahead. Can I see?
Very thick foliage.
Well, shall we park our boat for a second and take a walk?
Yes, I think so. I'm gonna hop out into the water, beckon for somebody to help me pull the boat more onto the land so it doesn't
I'll
drift
grab
off.
the boat and we'll try get up like the shore. I imagine a good bit.
Alright. You guys do so. So what do you guys do after you,
Start making my way. Just grab like the map we have and keep making my way through. Here.
alright. So,
Barnabas is gonna take his cutlass and start chopping through the foliage like a machete.
gotta just do some for a second.
Ah, goddamn mosquitoes! They're everywhere.
So, as you guys are moving through, what is the, what is the order, or the, god damn it, what is it called? The marching order.
Yeah, Barnabas will take
Barnabas
off
in
the
front.
front to chop up the foliage.
Alright,
I'll be behind him.
okay.
Kazmir's probably right behind Namir.
Are we gonna be we can't be two up front, right? It has to be one behind each other.
There really isn't like a set path, it's more of like how much Barnabas can cut while he's moving through. Well, it also not, were you guys planning on moving silently, or
I don't know
more,
how I would move silently while I'm chopping through the foliage.
yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say Kazmir's kind of just thumbing through his book, so he's probably not focused on stealth.
alright, so behind, Kazimir, who's behind Kazimir?
I would imagine Yarrow. Because she has a tendency of hiding behind my robes. She's also AFK,
She's-
so I don't
she's-
know.
Oh, she's currently not here.
She's AFK, so that was just
Okay,
me
so
purely
yeah.
interjecting.
I
because
didn't
she's
say
AFK.
that, but, okay.
I'll get
So-
the bag.
Alright, you'll take the back, and K Jackson will... Oh! Right on time. So,
You wanna stand Yara, just stand behind Kazimir?
Yeah, I'll hide there. Sorry.
Hold it.
oh yeah, real quick, did everyone make sure to check their health to make sure like their health was correct? Because last time we had that weird problem.
Yeah.
Yep, and
15, perfect.
I actually realized I was operating with
Ajax, maybe
three less
your,
health than I actually should have had.
K-Jax, go ahead and... You don't have all your health all the way full, but you guys finished a long rest, so you would have full health. So, as you guys begin to move deeper and deeper into this foliage, Barnabas just swinging away, roots, twigs, and shrubbery getting launched. You do eventually begin to see light up ahead, this almost eerie, sort of bluish green light, and you
As
hear...
soon as I see the light, I'm gonna stop chopping and be like, cut out.
But you hear rambling, like some sort of chanting. I would say, Kazimir, you would recognize this. It's not a specific language, but it is a sort of like a magical incantation, like something you would be familiar with specifically. But yeah.
Should we move more quietly from here?
Probably we can push our way through the shrubs.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I make a check of sorts to see if I know what is going on?
Make an Arcana check.
Would I have advantage because I'm aware of kind of what it is? Up to you.
What are you trying to just like see if you're familiar with this, or is like what are you looking to glean from this?
Yeah, I'm trying to discern if I understand like the purpose of the chanting.
Just a straight check, then.
Just a straight check, okay.
Yeah, this is not something that you would Alright, so you know that listening to this chanting, it's not anything you are like particularly familiar with. It just seems like, but with like the tone and how long this chanting is going, it seems like this is a part of some sort of larger ritual and not just some simple spell that's being cast. There appears to be some individual ahead of you that is casting a ritual of some kind.
Should we make a group stealth check at this point?
Yeah, I would say if you guys are going to continue to move forward, everyone go ahead and make a stealth check. Roll a stealth check.
Everybody, follow my lead.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, he did say follow my
that
lead. So Kazimir is undoubtedly.
Hey, we got 2 criticals on that. That's gotta be worth something.
Yeah,
Wow.
see.
Great. Get all the criticals that this.
Y'all really
Yeah.
made up for us.
Yeah, despite Barnabas and Namir being a little less stealthy, the rest of you actually kind of like Namir and Barnabas almost like trip over like roots and actually fall into the shrubbery, but like I would say, yeah, y'all also Kazimir, Yarrow, and Kjax like almost at the same time all reach out and grab you and just pull you away from falling into a bunch of thorny spikes.
Barnabas gives Kjax a grin.
So you said we like reached out for him, right?
Yeah, you guys caught
Okay.
him.
So we
Back into the...
locked hands and we did the hand hug thing.
Alright.
Kazimir looks at Namir and goes, "Careful now, my friend. You don't want to give away our position."
Thanks, Yar.
So, as
Very
you guys...
welcome, Amir.
What? It was Kazimir! I was like...
No, Yara rolled a nat 22. Yara rolled a nat 22, so she helped.
Yeah, you actually
I
helped. She just jumped on... I would assume, like, she jumped on the back of Namir and, like, almost on his shoulders and just grabbed, like, your hood. Like, Namir grabbed to the back of your coat and she just grabbed your hood and both of them just pulled you back.
Look,
Yes,
I'm
I
not
was
trying to
just
make it
fucking
shit
off
on
then.
Casimir Day, but look, Namir actually
I guess
has
I was
reason.
just fucking off. So,
Dude, Kazimir is still needy, man.
I guess I was just fiddle fucking around. Counting the stars.
Alright, so as you guys continue to move forward... shit, gotta get these fucking tokens set up here. Alright. as you move forward, you actually start to break through the foliage a little bit, and you can see this light becoming brighter and brighter until eventually you can peek through into a sort of, oh god dang it. Why am I always losing my words when I DM? This open space in front of you. In the middle of this large open space, you see a massive tree, sort of no leaves whatsoever, kind of like gnarled and twisted, and it seems to have these strange growths growing all along the branches. Below this tree, and this sort of like, the light itself appears to be coming from a cluster of glowing mushrooms that are set up in like almost a circle around a very large cauldron. There's a group of about 4 of these goblinoids kind of like sitting there almost like chanting in front of this cauldron, this circle. And behind the cauldron is a humanoid figure wearing a black cloak and hood, and is just in the middle of this, some sort of chanting. You can't really see any details, but
How
yeah,
close
just
to each other are they all standing?
well, I will go ahead and bring up the map. So,
alright, y'all, we need a plan.
as you guys come in, you're down in the corner.
I have a plan. So, Farnavis is gonna remove one of the bombs that he purchased earlier, and then he points to Kjax, who has another one. I say, we light them up. Maybe we get around them, surround them, and then throw these at them, and then we all charge and circle the bastards.
Are those red stuff on the map?
I'd like.
Oh, those are braziers, but I forgot to delete them.
I'd like a distraction
Go ahead.
of some sort.
Yeah, go ahead and delete
Maybe
those.
I can create one. Lure some of them away.
Wouldn't we want them all to be grouped up for us to blow them up?
If we could get some of them away for a little bit, go in, do what we need to do, and then leave.
Alright. What do you have in mind?
Just get them, like, not exactly sure, like, create some distraction, some noise, like, out in the woods so that they go and inspect it, at least. Or we just bomb them.
Who does anybody have like a minor illusion spell?
Nope.
If we have some form of magic, we might be able to create a sound that seems far off. Not something I could accomplish.
Oh wait, I think I
unfortunately.
can do that.
I think you might be able to do that with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Up to like 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that
there's
in
a 10 foot.
Greatcraft.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's the, 30 feet, so yeah.
Alright then. Where do you want me to put the sand from? Where should I make them go?
So, does it have to be? It says such as rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers.
I would say any voice, any like sound you want to make. It just those are the
Could
such
create,
as.
like, ominous whispers out in the trees to have them go investigate.
I worry about it because I feel as though this won't draw them far enough away, and we'll be splitting the enemy forces instead of being able to just encircle them and pincer attack, so to speak.
Okay, as you guys are having this discussion, some of you look and see that one of the growths on the tree actually seems to bulge out and grow and almost seems to pop as you see a figure fall to the ground, rising from this like freshly covered slime, and actually, weirdly enough, in full armor and weapons, you see one of these goblinoids.
Oh, it's not good. Okay,
Alright.
so
Let's
I
bomb
feel
them.
like we just need to get in there.
Alright, fine. So just go bomb them, kill them all, and get out.
Looking around, does it look like there's enough foliage cover and stuff that would be able to like get around them, circle them a bit?
Yeah, you guys could like move through all of this, but it's like it's difficult terrain, so half speed.
Okay, I mean, we'd be moving slow to sneak up anyway. Alright, well, Barnabas is gonna creep up to here if he can.
Alright. Anyone who is attempting to do so, go ahead and make a separate stealth check, though. As this is more of you guys moving individually now. Alright. Namir, if you're gonna move up, go ahead and make a
Yeah,
stealth
I'm making
check.
it. Just loading.
Is that just if we're moving, we make the stealth check, or just in general?
Yeah, if you're going to be moving through the foliage, make a stealth check.
We're gonna beckon for K-Jax to come up here too, because we gotta throw these bombs.
Get on it.
Yeah, Kazimir's gonna try to move to at least get.
I mean, you gotta move.
Yeah, I know. Just calm down. That's as far as I can go.
So go ahead. You rolled a 13. Two essence.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, so it's one turn. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna try to.
Do you want to do anything with your little familiar buddy?
Well, my familiar is already hidden.
Well, he's like, I mean the token. Like, you want him to be on your person, or do you want him to move it somewhere
Oh yeah,
else?
yeah. He's definitely on my person.
Alright.
But outside that, I'm just keeping him there.
Alright.
And there we go. 19 for my stealth.
Alright, so do whatever it is you guys are currently trying to do.
Barnabas was gonna ready a bomb.
Alright.
Let's see. This guy right here is 30 feet away from me, so I should be able to throw it without disadvantage.
Alright.
I would ready it and like get ready to light it, and I'm gonna turn back to everybody and like wait for some thumbs ups.
Let me get Valdes out here. How much, what's like the radius of the bomb when it hits?
Yeah, I'll link it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and link it. Okay, so boom. Alright, explodes in a 5-foot radius, okay.
Yep, so it hits
DC
everybody like,
13.
next to the guy.
Alright.
If I see Barnabas ready to throw his bomb, I'm gonna take my longbow and ready as well.
Alright, so this is, basically you guys are gonna get a surprise round, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative, but you
Alright.
guys will have a surprise round on them.
Oh shit.
I like
Remember to click on your tokens first.
exactly. I always forget to do that.
I'll take that second one, no worries.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
That's fine. I actually got an 18.
Who rolled a 6? Oh,
That's okay.
oh, Kazimir, man.
Man, we need to stop shitting on Kazimir, y'all. Kazimir hate is not okay.
I feel that.
Alright, everybody roll?
Barnabas is gonna buy Kazimir a whole bottle of wine.
Better be French.
Alright. So, you guys have a surprise round, so you will be going first. First up is... Barnabas, are you on here? Okay, there you are. Yeah. K-Jax, you're up first. Would you like to do anything?
Can I move
Yes.
again?
At half speed,
I'm gonna
yeah.
move here.
Yeah, still using the stealth check that you currently have, because you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw the bomb.
Alright, so you're basically both going to go for that same... Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. 13 to hit. What is his armor class? So if it doesn't hit a target, what happens? Does it still go off?
I'm fairly certain that if you throw it directly at a target instead of an unoccupied space, and it misses, it goes flying past them and explodes in the background without doing anything.
Dang.
Okay. So, yeah, these guys, unfortunately, have shields. Otherwise, that would have hit. That misses them with their 15 AC. As you just lob it over, it actually goes past and hits like somewhere back here, as there's just this behind them, and suddenly the chanting stops. The woman looks over and says, "Stop them!" And all the creatures kind of like, oh, actually, they're not. They're still in a set of confusion, actually, so they don't see you yet until your surprise round is over. But, anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Namir, you're up.
Alright, we're gonna shoot a crossbow bolt.
Alright. I don't know which person you were going for, but that doesn't...
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't... You just take your crossbow, fire, trying to hit another one of these goblins, but with the explosion, he actually ducks down and the bolt just goes right over his head. Anything else?
Well, shit. No, that's it.
Alright, Barnabas, you're up.
So Barnabas is going to actually just lob the bomb into this space right here. So,
Alright.
Let's see, I think both the guys next to it have to make a DC 11 dex save.
One of them makes it.
Okay.
He takes half damage, I believe. That's,
Yeah.
6 fire? Alright, so he will take...
Oh no, that's KJX's roll, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, 8, okay.
I should have just rolled to hit the guy.
Yeah.
Ah, well. Yeah, so I kind of rolled the bomb out like a bowling ball.
Oh, so is it half damage when you don't roll it at a creature or throw it at a...
Nope. It's
okay, so
the one who passed takes 4, and then the one that doesn't pass takes 8.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that. Alright. So
and then as my bomb explodes, I'm gonna draw my cutlass and just go charging in. I imagine that's still difficult terrain, right? So that's 10?
Yeah.
But then after that, am I out of the
You're
difficult terrain?
safe. Yeah. Up to this point, you're out of... Yep.
20, 25, 30, right? Up to here. Ah!
Yep. You guys just watch as Barnabas just throws a grenade, it impacts and just hits 2 of these creatures who, like, just try to just recover from the explosion, and then you just see him, Leroy Jenkins, sing this fucking shit. Just going in there, like, her rapier just pointing right at the cutlass.
Fucking go.
Anything else?
No, I already used my action to... Actually, fuck it, let's go. Second win.
Oh, okay.
Or not second win, sorry, action surge, I mean. Let's fucking go.
Alright.
So I'm gonna attack this guy with my cutlass now.
Alright.
Ah.
Unfortunately, as this creature, like, shakes off the impact of the explosion. He looks over just in time to bring his shield up and block your cutlass.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, still surprise round. So Atanaz, you're up.
I'm gonna. Which one do I want to shoot? I'm gonna shoot this guy right here with my longbow.
Which guy?
The guy right on the right above. Right
Okay.
here.
Yeah. That's a hit. You watch as you just fire this arrow. Oh yeah, one of the guys that recovers is he's like recovering from the explosion. You suddenly just nail him like almost through the chest, and he grabs the arrow. He does not look okay.
I'm the one who fell is
Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah, you missed him. But yeah, he does not look good.
right. And then I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins as well, and just.
All right.
Can I move my full movement, or would I have been difficult right now?
If you move like around this tree or these roots, then yeah.
Yeah, if I go like this.
Yeah, you'd be able to move that, yeah.
Alright.
Because you're like coming out of the foliage.
Alright, I'm gonna go right here, and yeah, that's it for me right now.
Alright. You're up.
Hey, wait. Antonis, put away your longbow so that you can pull out your sword next turn.
Oh yeah, no, I would have done that, yeah. Forgot to say it. That wasn't I thought I'd say it, but no, yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Hey, that's the battle music I usually go with.
Ooh. I'm gonna magic missile this person.
Alright, what's the range on magic missile? It's 60 feet, which I'm assuming you're within 60 feet.
120.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, no, you're way total range! Yeah, fuck! Yeah, go ahead. And use
Oh, Yarrow.
So it's 1d4 plus 1, so just go ahead and roll like 3 1d4s. And bump it 3.
3 1d4s.
Yep. So 6 plus 3, so 9 points of damage as this figure just looks up after the explosions and the individuals just charging in, and suddenly just out of nowhere these 3 flying bolts just slam center into her chest as she reels back.
Nice. That's it.
Still surprise round, so Kazimir, you're up.
Just minor lifesteal on the one in front of
Alright,
Atanaz.
is that a saving throw?
Yeah, 13.
Alright, Constitution?
Yep.
He makes it. Unfortunately, as you look to try and get him, but he is... There's too much smoke left from the explosion, and Tana is just moving around in front of him.
That's my turn.
Alright. Alright, going into full combat now. K-Jax, you're up. Alright.
And attack the guy in front of me.
Alright. That's a hit. As you just come through and finish him off by just slamming your rapier right through his throat.
Hey. That's it.
Alright, next up is Namir.
Alright, I'm gonna come to this guy. The rapier. If that hit, I can also do the Crimson Ray.
Yep, that hit. Oh, for 9 points of damage as you just bring in your burning rapier and just slash very deeply into him. Like he is almost like holding his stomach while trying to keep his guts from pouring out.
Alright, and then I'll pull out my crossbow and shoot him with it.
Yeah, and you finish him off just pulling out your crossbow and shooting him right in the head.
Awesome. That's it for me.
Alright. Artemis, you're up. Or Novice.
Alright. I am going to charge up to this guy that's still alive here. And I am going to swing my cutlass at him.
Alright. Unfortunately, this creature just barely manages to lift its arm and block your cutlass with its shield. Cool.
You fiend!
It's all really fucked up from the explosion and getting fucking just messed up by multiple people. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Alright. I swear I don't try to do this to you, Ava, but every time your character has to be the closest. Alright, so
The closest?
as
The closest to
I was gonna say, Kaz,
you'll see.
definitely.
You'll see. As you see your party just rush in front of you guys, you hear movement in the branches above you. As no one did any kind of perception check, you see sitting above the branches a large spider, like a watchdog.
Still looks closer
it's,
to Kazimir, I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
Well, also you. I know this shit happens to you in like the one-shots where your character almost always seemed to be...
I'm gonna say definitely 100% closer to Kaz than Yara.
Yeah, but Yara
Yeah.
looks like... She looks like a butterfly, so this spider's like, ooh, that's a tasty treat.
I don't think she eats butterflies. She will prefer some meat on her meals.
This creature is currently about 15 feet above you guys in the canopy, and it is actually going to go ahead and use its web again. Oh... Yeah, Kaz is the largest, so ignore the damage. It's just go ahead and roll that. Right now.
Ah, do the
Oh,
damage.
it's-
That's part of it.
It's still wait. Oh yeah, it hits automatically, so you gotta make a 13 strength check. DC 13 strength check.
Saving throw or just it doesn't-
Saving throw. Oh, check. It says check.
It's the same. So,
You are just covered in webs.
is there damage from the web?
No, that's just
being-
something that's just... I don't know why it says does damage, but it doesn't actually do damage. It just says that it restrains you. I think that's just something they had to do for Roll20. This is a creature from Kobold. But yep, that is its turn. So next up is the figure. As she looks out in front of her and sees all of these people like, you will not intrude on the ritual. And she...
have.
Oh, let's see here. Oh, so many things. Yeah, first things she is going to do... there's so many things. I should... You hear... Well, Kazimir, you're covered in web, so you can't actually see what this is about to happen, but, she is going to use... Oh, I'll move everything to public. Meyer, a witch hex. So, you just watch her speak this strange tongue, and suddenly all the ground within 30 feet of her is now difficult terrain. So, yeah, that's a very large. And she, actually, she is going to stay where she is. What does she have as bonus action? Yeah, that'll be it for her right now. Actually, she'll actually move. No, she'll move because you guys are getting too close. So that's 30 feet from her. Yeah, she's gonna move back here. So 30 feet from that point. Yep, okay. And that's gonna be her turn. Atanas, you're up.
I'm just gonna go.
Save Kazimir and Yarrow. We got this.
You guys see like an explosion of tree branches as a large spider comes out of the treetops and just sticks Kazimir to the ground.
God damn it.
I would say, spiders moving, Kazimier's fine. Focus on other shit.
Kazimir sounds absolutely toasted.
He does.
You gotta save this guy. Come on.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to finish off the monster that's right in front of me. Or right next to me.
Go ahead.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, he still has his shield up and you just bash against the shield.
Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna move. And you say this is difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, within 30 feet of her... Yeah, so basically, this 5-foot space in front of you is difficult terrain. And anything between you and her is difficult terrain.
Right next to the pot, right?
Yeah, hold on, I'll try to get a 30-foot circle.
About that, right?
Yep.
Okay, well you already did it for me, so... Yep, right about that. Oh, that's 40 feet out there, so yeah.
You should be able to click it and adjust it as you wish, Mike.
Oh, okay. So let's bring that down to 30 feet, right about there.
It's a bit too tall, too.
It's fine, we know it. Like.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, right here. I think right here is the max I can go.
Alright.
And
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Yo, you're up. You just see a large spider come out of the trees and web up Kazimir next to you.
How big does this spider look?
Large.
Like if I get under the groves over here, could he get me through the roots?
I would say that it would have trouble getting to you. It would probably have disadvantage on anything if it tries to get to you, since you are very small and can fit into tight places.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack it
Alright?
with the witch bolt. Level 1. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Let me see what the... Ooh, unfortunately, that does not hit. As you just fire at this creature, but it just slams into a branch. Anything else?
Yes. I'm gonna move kind of like inside the roots of the mangrove, so I have extra cover. I'm gonna hide there.
Alright.
Can I see
Oh.
Kasimir's familiar, or is it invisible?
That's up to Kazimir. I assume he was invisible. Yep.
Okay.
You cannot.
So I'm just gonna say in Sylvan, in case he's there, run!
Maybe he can
Alright.
throw fruits at the spider, though.
Next up are the Favelin. So this one's actually going to run up on you. Hold on here. He's gonna step on the corpse of his dead friend, colleague.
Now, Myers says you can move without penalty.
Yeah, these guys are moving they're moving half speed as well. That's why they're.
Just making sure.
And this one's going to run up onto the body of his other ally. So, first off is the one above you, Barnabas. He is going to make a scimitar attack against you. Over a natural 20, as this guy just cuts into you for 12 points of slashing damage. Holy fuck.
God damn.
Is that Barnabas? That was Barnabas or me?
Yeah, that was Barnabas.
That's what's Yep.
The one above you, K-Jax, is going to come in to do a scimitar attack against you as well. But unfortunately, unfortunately for him, fortunately for you, you just block it out of the way with your rapier. And the one next to you, Namir, as he comes in with his scimitar for a 21 and just strikes you across the arm for 8 points of slashing. Wow, they are rolling good on that damage. Ugh. Yep, alright, yeah, no others are on thing, so next up is Kazimir.
I have to use my action to break out of the web. Attempt to, I should say, so that would be a strength check.
As an AC. Yeah, as an action.
Okay, so it'd be a strength saving throw.
Yep.
I mean, it's the same.
Check. Yeah, but yeah, just roll.
Definitely a fail.
Yeah, as you were just trying to get out of this.
I'm gonna use Healing Word though, because it only requires a verbal component at first level, and cast it on Barnabas.
Is he within range?
It's a 60-foot range, so...
Oh, I thought it was 30 feet. It's 60? Damn, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 60 foot.
Fuck, I've been too close to you guys as a bard.
Yeah, so I rolled shit, but he gets 4 hit points.
I appreciate that.
And that's my turn.
What about, do you want to move your familiar?
Nah, I'm gonna leave him there.
I would... Well, actually, was he on your shoulder when you got hit by the web?
Yeah, he's probably ensnared.
Yeah, he's probably... Yeah, he's in there with you.
Just
I mean,
chilling.
I can make a strength check if you want, but he's got a -4 strength modifier.
Yeah, go ahead. He might. It's only a 10, or... Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he had to roll 13. You just watch, as you're just trying to break free, you watch as, what was his name again? Fuck, I need to write that shit down.
Leshy.
You just watch as Leshy actually just claws, like, just uses his small claws and just breaks out of, like, a small hole. Well, you don't see it because he's invisible, but you see a hole suddenly appear next to you.
Future note, have Leshy break from Spider's web. Have him use... Well, no, then his action used up, so he couldn't help me, but, yeah. Alright, well, Leshy's free. And that's it.
K-Jax, you're up.
I'm gonna attack the guy above me again.
Alright. Unfortunately, as you come in, this one's more prepared and just blocks it with his shield.
Dang. That's it.
Alright, next up, Namir.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. I'll take opportunity attacks.
Both of them? Oh, fuck. Okay,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I'm gonna dash up to here.
Does a 13 hit you?
We're gonna find out. I don't think so. No.
Alright, so the first attack does, one of them just swings wide and misses you, the other flashes you at the side as you take 6 points of slashing damage.
And I will... Oh, this is gonna be annoying as shit. I'm going to... I'm gonna empower it too, so...
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
You're doing great, guys.
Alright.
Well, she needs to make a, it's a strength saving throw.
Alright, oh, is that the one that doesn't allow her to move?
Yeah.
Oh, her strength is not the best. Nope. She is stuck where she is. Damn. Alright,
Come back here.
next up is Barnabas.
Alright, I am going to attempt to kill the one above me that I've been fighting for a while here
Alright.
with my cutlass.
You hit and just in almost a tired swing, you actually duck down beneath the creature's shield as he's barely holding it up and just basically cut his guts open from below as he falls to the ground.
And then I'm gonna go 10, 20 right here, so I'm between both these guys. And I'm gonna just kind of goad them. Come on, let's see what you got! And that's it for my turn.
Alright. Next up is the spider. You're currently stuck, so you're not really doing jack shit currently, Casey, so... Oh wait, Casey, you still gone? Yeah, he's still gone. This creature is going to crawl down towards you, Atanez, as you are up in the open, as it comes down face to face with you. And, it is going to go ahead and use its bite attack against you. Oh wait, I should roll to make sure it doesn't get that web back. It's the D6. Nope, doesn't get its web back. But it will bite you. Does a 12 hit? I assume a 12 doesn't hit, Atanez.
No, it does not.
Alright. You manage to just kind of move out of the way as its large fangs come down to try and bite into you. That's its turn. Next up is Estra, the Grieving. She is going to look at you, Namir, as you are fucked up 3 ways from Sunday. Oh... so much.
No, Casey, it left you alone because you're stuck to the ground already.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You know what? She's just gonna go ahead and use Eldritch Orb on you.
I bring it.
Make a Dexterity saving throw.
Do I take half? Yes. Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys watch as she just launches out this orb of eldritch greenish blue energy and just slams into the mirror, and he falls to the ground unconscious.
As far as Blood Curse of Blinding goes, I don't know if I have to be conscious.
It doesn't say it's constant.
I have concentration. It's not a spell, and it.
I would say that it's still honor since it doesn't say that it's concentration.
Well, at least there's that.
Alright, well, she cannot move. She just used... Alright, so what is... I mean, she's pretty far away from everyone still, so yeah, she's just gonna stay there.
She can repeat that strength save at the end of their turn.
Is it an action to do so?
I don't believe so.
Oh, alright, so she will go ahead and try to make that strength save. Nope. She is still there. Alright, Atanez, you're up. Giant spider in front of you. One of your friends is down.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, fuck it. Let me see. I'm gonna use Burning Hands.
Yeah, I was counting on that.
Why it does not... Hang on.
That's a dex save, I believe. Yep. it makes the save, but you do scorch its carapace as it kind of reels back.
And yeah, that's it for my turn right now.
Alright, next up is Yarrow.
Is the web flammable?
I would say yes, web is flammable.
You're gonna fucking immolate Casey. Don't do that.
Can I throw a fireball towards Casey without hurting Casey?
Fuck me up, fam.
No.
The AC of that web is going to be this is going to be very high AC to hit. If you miss, you're still going to hit, but it's also going to hit him.
Oh, God damn it.
You're going to have, like, for that precision, this is going to be, like, you'd have to roll a 20 or higher. This is a very, precision shot.
Doesn't webbing usually have, like, an AC of, like, 10 or 12?
Yeah, but she's trying to hit it without hitting you and killing you. She's still gonna hit it no matter what. It's just this is her trying to hit you without without hurting you too much.
Oh, I say fuck me up, fam. I'm at full health, so.
Yeah, she's gonna try it.
Alright.
After seeing Atanas use Burning Hands, she's gonna be like, yes, I can do fire too.
Actually, that was a 15-foot... Oh, nope, he's just out of range of that Burning Hands. You hit, but... Kazimir, you take 4 points of fire damage as the webbing burns up around you.
I'm sorry! I needed to get you free!
Actually, the webbing is only partially burned because it has it actually has HP of 5.
Oh, great.
I will say the strength check to get out is extremely low.
I'm just a weakling. So wait, does that mean I only take the residual damage that was...
You still take the full damage.
I take full damage? Okay. I was just wondering because I was wondering if...
Hold on, I need to read the thing.
Yeah, if it...
Technically it is fire, that is for like a normal hit.
Yeah,
you know what, I would say the webbing does burn away, and but you take the 4 points of damage. We're just gonna do that. Because this isn't like...
residual.
Yeah, you are no longer bound.
It says a flammable object hit by this ignites. If it's
very warm.
Yeah, I think webbing is vulnerable, so damage is doubled.
Yeah, that makes sense, because the points are more for like if you're trying to like rip it or attack it with like a weapon.
Yeah, and if I recall, the HP for web is super low, so
it's 10.
That's doubled, so it's like 8 or 10 or whatever, so...
Anyway, anything else, Yarrow?
No, that's it. She's gonna hide again.
Alright, the Favlin are up. One is going to attempt to attack you, K-Jax, with its scimitar. Does 17 hit?
No.
Yeah. He comes in and just slashes you across your shoulder, dealing 6 points of slashing damage.
This guy's a badass.
Yep, and the one next to you, Barnabas comes in almost like with a leaping strike, but you manage to sidestep out of the way as it just swings and misses. And yeah, they're all dead. So Kazimir, you're up. You are hurt, but out of the web.
I'm in a bonus action healing word. Namir, he is just within range of the 60 feet for it.
Go ahead and roll. Alright, you heal 4.
Shit him again. So he gets...
you roll... 4. Oh, you rolled 1.
And then I'm going to Witch's Curse bleed on the spider, so he has to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC.
That would be a failure. What does that do?
every time he takes damage, he takes an additional 1d4.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Okay, K-Jax, you're up.
Okay. I will attack the guy again. Or try.
Unfortunately, with his shield, you just
Yeah.
your attack just slams against his shield.
Okay.
Oh. It's almost like having these shields are like a bad thing for you guys. Alright, next up is Namir. You are awake, but still laying on the ground.
Stand up and move up.
Yep, you'd be able to get to
Knights
it.
the night bitches die.
Alright.
You're like, it's me. I'm bitches.
Yeah.
So, god dang it, where- I need to check something here real quick. Right, as you come in with your rapier, well, actually your rapier misses, but as you pull out your crossbow to hit her, you watch a ring on her finger almost flash with this blue spark, and almost like with this blue spark, and a shield covers her.
Son of a bitch.
Yo. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Barnabas, you're up.
I'm gonna take a deep breath to heal up.
Alright.
So I'm back up to
Oh, hell yeah!
and then I am going to swing my cutlass at the one that hit K-Jax.
Alright. Ooh, yeah, that hits, and, you just, as this, as he brings up his shield and blocks K-Jax's attack, you actually just come in at the other side and just cut his head clean off. That was it. Oh.
I'm gonna yell to K-Jax, "You finish up here!" And then I'm gonna take the opportunity attack.
Alright.
20, 30, move here.
Jesus!
That's
You
fine.
take 4 points of slashing as this thing cuts you in the back.
No worries. I trudge through the mire towards this creature. Don't worry, Namir, I'm coming! That's it for me.
Alright, next up is the spider. He, being slightly crispy, the creature's just gonna look down at you, Atanaz, and attempt to bite you again.
You got this,
Damn
buddy.
it, leave me alone.
22 hit!
Jesus.
How much?
You take 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No,
So I need to roll that
No.
poison damage.
Colin, you said?
Yep, Constitution. You make the, you make it, and you take, what is it, rounded up or down? Was the rule always round up or always round down? I can't remember.
Always ran down.
Alright. Are you sure? You're not just saying that to...
No, it is always ran down.
Alright, so that's 13 round down, so you take 6 points of poison damage.
I take 12 total.
Yep, you take 12 total.
What the fuck is that, Alex?
That's our cat, and his name is Hop, so...
Alright, he's done, so next up is Estra. As she sees you coming in, Barnabas. Let's see here.
You have! Come on, hit me with your best shot! I wanna just taunt her.
Crit.
She looks at you and is like, getting a little crowded around here, and she casts Misty Step.
Oh, bitch. Oh,
So she is gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to this other side. Oh wait, actually the difficult terrain is gone, because that's at the end of... Yeah, her next turn, so that's all gone.
Oh, she's not getting away from me.
Shit. Actually, knowing that... Yeah, no, she's still gonna stay there, but she still has her action. So she is going to go ahead and... Oh, wait! As an action, she, again, uses her hex to make another 30-foot circle. So I need to get that back up.
Damn, I shouldn't have deleted it.
Question: was the witch that was using it using her bonus action to maintain the concentration of the hex of the mire? Because otherwise, it only lasts until the end of the next turn of.
Yeah, that's why I turned it off, because she wasn't. It was turned off. So.
Gotcha.
I think that was.
I think it's 30 feet around her, not 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm just putting up, just getting it drawn up. I think one more here. Yep. Okay, and 30 feet around her. Yeah. So right about there. All right. Oh, 25, fuck. There we go. Okay, a little bit. Fuck you guys. Alright, there.
Alright, seemed like
that's where it's gonna fucking be, okay?
It seemed like you were following everything, but I figured I would just put it out there.
So she used her action to make difficult terrain again, and her bonus action to risky stuff. So, yep, that is the end of her turn. Atana, you're up.
Alright.
She can roll a strength save too again.
Oh, yeah. I don't suppose teleporting automatically changes that. Oh, she makes it. Alright, Atana, you're up.
Oh, fuck. Wait. Back when she took the fucking shield, she also can't take reactions as a thing of the binding thing. Just leave it. I need to fucking remember that.
Well, she...
That's a huge aspect.
The maintenance of a witch's hex requires just a bonus action cackle.
No, I was saying for the shield, when she shielded the shot, she can't take any reactions when she was binded, but I just need to remember that.
Oh, she can't take any reactions when she's binded? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll try to remember that for the next time.
I'll remember it, yeah.
Alright. Atana's you're up.
So... Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna try a burning hand again.
Alright. Dexterity. Oof. That's a fail. Which... Casey, I believe that's an extra d6 when it takes damage of any kind?
1d4.
1d4? Alright. Roll an extra d4. Atana is.
Well.
Alright, 14 points of
fire made it.
damage.
Pretty good.
I mean, shit, yeah. You watch as you just cover this thing in fire. Chunks of its, like, carapace are just starting to peel off, and it is starting to bleed in certain places, but the blood is, like, boiling.
How's the spider looking right now?
Fairly hurt. Still standing.
Got it. Can I do anything? I think that's it for me, yeah.
Alright, next up is Yarrow.
Okay, gonna try and firebolt the spider.
Alright, go for it. You just launch a fireball out and just hit this thing in the face, like one of its eyes pops. That's about it.
If it was the spider, add a d4.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
A couple eyes popped.
Nice.
I will note, though, that this creature's starting to cook.
We don't want to fuck up the heart, guys.
Okay. That's it.
Alright. Next up are the Fable, which only one of them is left. Is gonna just move in and try to take you out, K-Jax.
That's rude.
12 probably does not hit.
No.
The blade just comes in and you just knock it to the side. Next up is Kazimir.
Bonus action cackle to keep the bleed on the spider, and then a minor lifesteal as an action cantrip against it.
Alright, Constitution?
Yep, 13.
It fails.
Extra
As it
d4.
takes...
7. I
Ooh,
rolled
Jesus.
3 hit points as minor, or as temporary. That's my turn.
Alright, next up is K-Jax. Anything else? Yep, K-Jax.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hit that guy since he tried to hit me. Damn it. That doesn't.
Yeah,
Fucking shit, man.
you try to come in, but he just raises his shield, blocking it. Oh,
Okay.
I'm having a tough time there. Namir, you're up.
I will go ahead and take a shot at the witch.
So her turn already. Oh, so shit. Alright. Oh, yeah, her crossbow. So let's find her. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and you watch as a blue flash again as
Can't.
her hand. Well, she
can
can now because she
broke it
made.
last turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
she made the
okay.
save last turn, so this time she can legally. But yeah, you just watch as your bolt flings off of another barrier.
Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna move down.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, next up is Barnabas.
I have a
Or
question.
novice.
How long does shield last? Would her armor class still be raised for my attack? I guess.
Yes, I believe it's for like until her next turn or something, isn't it?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, until her next turn, but yeah.
Is it just for one attack though? No?
Nope. Entire
This is
turn.
just shield, this spell.
Yep,
Alright.
she can just.
Hopefully she'll run out of spell slots, I guess is the hope. I'm gonna run up and help K-Jax out then. Same roll. Alright.
Oof, as you come in behind this guy, but he just swings his shield around and blocks it. Jesus, you guys are rolling some good damage on those misses. Alright, next up is the giant spider as looking around and seeing some people. Well, you're also not doing so good, and you have burnt him, so he is going to. Oh wait, I should roll to see if he gets the web back.
I think you
No,
probably
he does
have a couple
not.
of rolls stored
Yeah,
up.
let's roll. Yeah, because I think it was at least 2 rolls there. Let's see. Nope, does not get the web back, so he is going to come in with a bite. Ooh, 7 points of piercing. I'm just going to go ahead and roll the damage for that poison, because even if you make it, it's probably still going to knock you out.
Right there.
11. So
Yeah, yeah.
18. So you are knocked out and stable, but poisoned for 1 hour. Okay, so yeah, you're paralyzed while poisoned in the. Yeah, so until you are no longer poisoned, you are considered paralyzed. So unless someone here can remove the poison effect from you. Oh fuck, I think you're out, man. You're stable, but you are,
I'll suck it out.
No, I mean, I'm down. It doesn't matter.
well,
I'm at 0 health.
you're at 0 hit points, but you're stable. The poison just paralyzes you for the next hour, so it can feed. But, yeah, that's it for its turn. Shit, why does that always happen to you, man?
Well, because I'm the one getting in front of the big giant thing!
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And burning it. A lot.
I got in front of the wit.
That's true. So her turn is
Yeah,
up.
but you killed yourself.
So her ring is going to disappear because she's not going to use it, but we're not going to delete it because she might bring it back up. But for now, the difficult terrain no longer matters. But what she is going to do, she is going to cast Sleep. And let's see, I need to pull up that spell. That is a 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius from where she casts it, but it's like a 90-foot from where she casts it.
Yeah, but she's just going to cast it enough to cover.
Yeah, so me and Kate are both asleep.
So, Barnabas,
It's not like I
Kajak,
was doing anything
this
anyway.
guy, and, well, actually, Namir would be the first to fall because his health is the lowest. So I need to roll. Okay, so 33 points. So, Namir, you're asleep.
I think all three of us probably.
Well, his health is actually lower than the goblinoid's health is actually lower than yours, so he'd go down first. So that's 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points for. Okay, so Barnabas, you have 14. Barnabas, you would still be up. You just watch as Kjax, this goblinoid, and Namir fall asleep.
Oh, I want to get this hell.
I'm old. I have to have my afternoon naps now.
Hey, don't worry about me. I got 5. Oh no, I'm not stable, so I don't even need to make this saving throw.
Yeah, but you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Alright, bonus action. Because she can still do that. Does she have anything she can use as a bonus action? She does not. So instead, she's going to use her movement to fuck off over here. But the ring isn't there anymore, so difficult terrain isn't there currently. That's it for her. Atanaz, you don't have to roll anything because you're just paralyzed.
Shit.
Yep. You're up. You see 3 of your people just suddenly, or 2 of your people suddenly fall asleep with one of the enemies and Atanaz, who is currently knocked the fuck out by a giant spider.
This is not the time to go to sleep. And I magic missile the spider.
Alright, go ahead and pretty sure you probably yeah. +3. How you want to do this?
Yeah.
Nice.
Keep in mind you need the heart.
Okay. What's magic missile thing?
3,
Force damage.
yeah,
Force.
force.
Okay, so I throw the like at the 3rd missile. I want the head to explode like in the middle, like kind of like a bullet.
Yeah, you just launch all 3 of these. One takes out, like, one of its large teeth, just gets blasted off. The other, it actually goes through a couple of the legs, and it falls to the side, and it's like, just trying to get back up as you get the last one into the head, and it just explodes.
Nice. I look at Kazimir, which I think is the only one who can't see me alive or awake. And I just go like, I did it!
Alright, next up, he's asleep. So, Kazimir, you're up.
Kazimir
Actually-
hates the
I need to see if
thumbs
they...
up.
Oh yeah, there's no saving throw to wake up. You just have to sit there until someone wakes you up.
the health action can be used to wake someone up. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use an action to wake them up.
Yeah.
To shake them awake. Or I guess if you want to attack them too, but...
I mean, I could minor lifesteal and roll super low on...
Can you hit her with minor lifesteal? It might be to hit her. We're having a hard time.
I mean, technically I could, but it still wouldn't break because sleep doesn't require concentration.
Yeah,
so.
you guys are just asleep until someone wakes you up, but...
Oh, I just meant to do damage to her.
I mean, yeah.
Just try to kill her.
You guys have not done any like, one person to damage her so far.
Yarrow did.
Yep, Yarrow did damage.
I'm gonna move up to the sleep bubble. And I guess...
Well, that's just the bubble for the difficult terrain, but
yeah,
I'm not deleting it.
Yeah, no, I just meant in general. Also, if he, within a turn, hasn't used her bonus action cackle,
She
it's
hasn't.
not
It's not up. It's already down. It's just I'm keeping it there for if she brings it back up.
Gotcha.
I don't want to
You
delete
can
it
move to the
again.
GM. You can move it to the GM.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I will. Yeah. There you go.
I guess I'll move up and Eldritch Orb her, because she's nowhere near anyone that can
All right,
be in effect.
that hits.
Oh man.
Nice one.
As the orb just slams into her, she goes like, ah! She looks at you and,
That's my turn.
What did she say, traitor?
yeah.
Bitch.
All
Am I
right.
conscious or am I unconscious, by the way?
You're unconscious, but
Okay, got it.
K-Jax, you are asleep, so you can't really do anything until someone wakes you up. Namir, you're also asleep. You can't do anything until you wake up. Barnabas.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All
All right.
And I am going to leap on her like a spider monkey. I'm going to attempt to grapple her.
All right.
I have a +5 to acrobatics. Let's fucking go.
All right. So what is this?
Athletics.
Is it athletics or she'll do acrobatics, which she is not proficient in, but 16. Ooh, yeah, you managed to get her in.
I like leap onto her and just like wrap myself around her. You aren't going anywhere.
I need to see how grapple affects spellcasting.
They can't
It
do
literally-
somatic.
Yeah,
I
And
thought it just
Horrible.
made their movement. That's cool.
well, I'm gonna see here. It does not. It doesn't
Be
mention.
restrained.
Yeah, it doesn't mention. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything about spells in the actual rule thing here, so
We'll
she can still
probably
cast.
step out of there, but
Yeah, but for now she is grappled.
that's okay.
Yep. The spider is actually dead, so I'm gonna remove him from the. How do I kick him out? Oh well. Next up is her. He is going to. Well, actually. Oof. She is going to use her only 3rd level spell to cast Phantasmal Beauty on you. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I don't know. I've just got a 0 on wisdom, guys. Here goes nothing. Oh.
You fail.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
You are incapacitated and unable to move for the duration, which is concentration 1 minute. In addition, you have disadvantage on Wisdom Perception checks. At the end of each turn, you can attempt to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Barnabas just like releases her and stares at her slack jawed.
I'll offer the Jeremy Crawford tweak for grappled and restrained, which says the conditions interfere with the spell only if it has a somatic component and the caster's hands are bound.
The caster's hands are not bound though.
Okay.
So.
Figured I'd just toss it out there for the sake.
Yep. But she is
I
actually
think that
going
probably
to...
is because of the restrained condition.
Seeing as a large group of you are now either unconscious or... Oh my god, only 2 of you are actually up currently. She is just going to slowly move towards you, Kazimir. And she is going to, You... Actually... Now she's gonna move towards you, like... You should not have interfered. And that's gonna be her turn. Yep. Atena's. Oh, Betty. You're still down. Yarrow, you're up.
Do I see a difference between Namir's and Atena's sleeping?
Yes, Namir is very much like... You can hear him snoring, but Atena's, he is just almost, like, paralyzed by the poison, like, in a stiff... Like, even his hands are like...
He's like Frodo after.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly, yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna move to Namir and try to wake him up.
Alright, it's just an action and you can wake him up.
I wake Namir up.
Alright, Namir, you were suddenly awakened from a very bad dream.
Oh, son of a bitch. Mom!
I'm not your mom, go and fight the lady or save Atenas. Like, everyone's dying! And then I'm gonna run back 5-10. Try to hide in between the micro.
Alright. Next, he's still asleep and she's not gonna waste the time to wake him up. Kazimir, you're up.
I move to K-Jax and use my action to help and wake her up.
Oh yeah, she should not have moved that close. Shit. Alright. Ajax, you are now awake. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright, K-Jax, your turn. Half movement to stand up, but yeah, other than that.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and attack this guy.
Alright, with advantage. And I believe it is a, like it's instantly a natural 20 if she hits, like it's instantly a critical. Yeah, that hits, that's instantly a critical, so double your damage. Don't even fucking have to, he is fucking dead. You hear him snoring, and just quickly stab him in the back of the neck, pull your blade out, and no more noise comes from this creature.
Cool. That's it.
Alright, Namir, you're up.
Fucking like stand up muttering myself. Again, load the crossbow and shoot it at this chick's face.
Alright.
Kill the bitch.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
She just moves her head to the side as the bolt goes past her.
Die, heathen!
Jesus Christ.
You're a blood hunter, you're a heathen as well.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, you haven't done pretty much anything to her.
We got
Made her
We
waste
got
some spell
this.
slots.
It's fine.
Alright, anything else? Alright, Barnabas, you can go ahead.
At the end of my turn, I will make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. You make it as you break from her,
Oh, hey.
Oh,
wait,
actually,
what?
let's see, Phantasmal Beauty.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it hands
Of your deepest desires, you, as the spell overtook you, you would have seen a ship deck below you of many familiar faces, and suddenly you snap back from that into reality.
yeah, that's the end of my turn. So, also,
Yep, the end of it.
so cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
Look at his little hands.
He's just fucking out of it. It's like,
He's such a baby.
He is such a baby.
He is such a baby.
I just had to.
oh fuck, that's too fucking
You
adorable.
have to find Steven now.
I know. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, my turn's over. Thanks.
Large spider is dead. Estra, the grieving,
Oh my god.
she looks out at all of you, still having. Oh. Well, she's out of level 3 spells, but she can still. You
They
know
could be
what?
friends.
Yeah.
Let's
They're
over.
similar.
They're pen pals. They email each other.
She is going to use another one of her first level spells to cast Sleep again. She'll do it right about here, which, yeah, it only gets some, well, away from her. Oh.
No.
Well, you have the full health, so you'd actually be the last to get hit. But, oh yeah, I should probably click on the spell to see how much. 23 points. Okay, so lowest health. Namir, so 15 and... Yeah, so I would say Kjax and Namir. You fall asleep again. Kazimir, you're lucky because you're just up enough to not get affected, but you watch as both Kjax and Namir fall back down asleep.
Oh, Kjax is really sleepy.
So is Kazimir.
And
I just
that was her
woke him up.
action. Bonus action. I actually can't really do anything, I don't think.
How long am I paralyzed for?
1 hour.
Oh, god damn it.
Like, and you're at 0 hit points, so someone has to get, like, as long as you're poisoned for 1 hour, and as long as you're poisoned, you're paralyzed. So if
Even
someone
if he's
can...
healed, he's still
What can him-
paralyzed.
That's the fucked up thing with that enemy. That was, like, the one thing I was being like, that could have fucking TPK'd you guys. If it kept hitting all of you.
No,
But,
you're
yeah.
wrong. You're right.
That is, yeah, nope, that'll be the... Oh, nope, actually she is going to run away because you're no longer held. You're still there, so she's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, get the fuck over here. And you watch her, she begins to speak the incantations again, and you actually watch on the tree as it almost seems to pull open and a light begins to come from this large opening in the tree. Soon, my master will be here. And that's the end of her turn. Dana's here, still down. Yarrow, you're up.
Hit her with a magic missile. Are you out?
I cannot be out, but yeah.
Yeah, use a sorcery point. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna use my sorcery points to hit her with a magic missile.
Alright. Go ahead and roll the damage, because it's instantly gonna hit her. 9 plus 3, so... 12?
Yep.
Yeah. You just watch as 3 more blasts just hit into her side.
Nice.
You are getting annoying.
And I'm gonna hide further in the roots.
I mean, it's an action to actually hide, but yeah.
Oh crap.
You got cover.
Yeah,
you got
so
cover.
I'm gonna walk into the roots, yeah.
Next up, they're all dead. Kazimir, you're up.
Is she looking healthy still?
She's taking a little bit of damage, but I mean, she's not looking on death's door yet.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action to wake up Namir.
Alright, Namir, you are awake.
That's my turn.
What do you want to do with your familiar? He's still kind of sitting down here.
He's
Some of you wicked people?
still with me, just chilling.
Alright.
Yeah, can the familiar wake people up too?
I mean, you can use a bonus action to have him use an action.
I'm trying to check to see what my familiar.
You can use the help action, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just shaking someone awake. So I'm pretty sure you could use your bonus action to have him use his action, if I remember correctly.
Familiar as a witch. I'll link it on page 177 of Valda's. Your familiar takes his turn immediately before or after your turn each round, your choice. Once per turn as an action or bonus action, you can mentally command your familiar to use its reaction to make an attack. When you cast a spell, you can deliver it through them, blah blah blah. So I think that reads as
you can only make an attack.
Yeah.
But the spell for Find Familiar itself, if it gets a turn immediately before or after you, then it would be able to use the help action because it's allowed to use. It still has the normal effects of the Find Familiar spell, which allows it to use help, dash, disengage, or hide.
Right, which is so I was gonna say it could technically.
Ajax.
I was gonna say I can technically wake up K'Jax as a bonus action.
Might as well. It's just more attacks if we get against this hoe.
Yeah. And I'm trying to make sure it. So that
it doesn't. It's not the help action that wakes you up.
No.
It's actual action. Yeah, I was just.
Yeah.
You guys got the help action, but it's not a help action. It's just a straight action.
Right. So familiar takes his turn immediately after, and once per turn, as an action or bonus action, command it to use its reaction to attack. So I use my action to wake up Namir. Then my familiar goes, and it wakes up K'Jax, and then I can use my reaction. So then I can use my bonus action to make my familiar use its reaction to attack, in which I will do, if that is the understanding, and in which I'll have it use Vicious Mockery.
On the witch?
On the witch.
Alright, so... Okay, so the familiar's trying to wake up K'Jax, too?
So I used my action to wake up Namir.
Alright.
And then I used my bonus action to allow my familiar to use its reaction to attack, so it's using Vicious Mockery.
But Casey, it says to use its reaction to make one attack, but an attack is not casting a spell.
Right, but it uses its reaction to make one attack.
It's still an attack.
Right, but an attack is not casting a spell, so that would be like a melee attack.
Well, the whole thing is this is a homebrew creature that this is a homebrew creature that basically can only cast spells. That's the thing. It can only cast spells, but it can't do any major damage, so I'm kind of doing a homebrew rule.
Just leave it. We'll leave it.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to. Otherwise, your familiar wouldn't be able to do pretty much any of his stuff.
Okay,
that's
right.
I
just didn't.
It's like a whole because the thing with his familiar is that he can do some magic, but because the other familiars can actually do way more damage than this guy. The only damage he can actually do is his slaying, and that's like a max, I think, 3 points or some shit. So.
It's alright. Well, just to keep it simple, he's just waking up K'Jax, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so K'Jax, you are now awake. K'Jax, you're up. This lady is 35 feet away from you.
I can't really make that. I'm just gonna come here and ready an attack.
You have ranged weapons, K'Jax.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot all about that.
And you can't move that far because you're asleep, so you'd have to stand up.
Yeah, half movement to stand up.
So where was I? I was here.
Yep.
Half my movement to stand up?
Yep, and difficult terrain if you try to move through any of the red X's. Because bodies also create difficult terrain.
So I'd be able to move like here.
Yeah, you can move there.
Okay. Okay. I can use my crossbow.
Yeah, but you'd have to either
You have
just
to
drop your you'd have to drop your rapier to do so, but you can use a
That's
crossbow.
fine. You can just pick up your rapier after.
Yeah, it's like a whole.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oops, I didn't mean to do it with advantage. Let's miss. Oops.
Yeah, that barely misses. But yeah, she just moves out of the way as the bolt just goes past. She's like, anything else?
That's it.
So, Namir, you're up. You are still on the ground.
Alright.
After
I
being put to
stand
sleep
up.
for the second time.
I'm gonna walk up and then I'm just gonna say, look, we have what we came for. Run with your last while you still have it.
She just looks at you. Soon you'll be the ones losing your lives. As the tree next to you, the hole begins to widen more, and you see the beginning of a portal.
Like seriously, don't waste the turn. Just shoot her. Like she's.
Oh, I'm not wasting a turn. She said that. I'm shooting her now.
Good deal.
You'll be 6 feet under.
That would hit, but she is going to use her last shield.
You have shielded all 3 of my fucking ice.
I would say, at this point, you're close enough, and you see that the flash on her hand. It appears this is an item, not a spell.
Oh, fucker.
Yo,
I'm taking that shit.
Nice.
you can go ahead and attempt to take it.
No, not if the group actually gets it, we can split it up. I'm saying I'm going to cut it off her finger if need be.
Alright, anything else?
No.
Barnabas, you're up. This lady has fucked up so many of your... Like, she hasn't done damage, but she has knocked you guys the fuck out, still.
I imagine I can see her underneath all these roots. Right?
Yeah, those are branches.
Okay.
Above you.
I'm gonna drop my cutlass and pull out my repeating crossbow and take a shot.
Alright.
Take that, bitch.
Ooh, that does hit, going through her shield, and she takes 11 points of piercing damage as bolts just pierce into her.
Y'all's fantasy music is nice, but listening to Tupac say "Get it on till I die." Ooh.
You're going nowhere.
Alright, dead. Her turn. As portal begins to become wider and wider, she... Oh... Yeah, you're just right there, Namir, so she's gonna Eldritch Orb you again. Yeah.
It should be a spell
Attack. Yeah, it's just... it. Hold on, I'll roll a d20. I think I may have put it in here wrong because I had to manually enter this shit. So, 15 plus her... Yeah... 18 hit?
Yep.
Oh, wait, plus proficiency. Yeah, she hits. Plus 5. You take 15 points of force damage.
15.
Oh, no, not 3. Duh. I was looking at the 15 to hit. But you take...
Okay.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
annihilates the mirror.
That's her action. Bonus action. Ah, shit. The fucking cackling shit's an action to do.
Bonus action.
What? What is?
Cackle is a
Cackling,
bonus action.
the hex. Hexing.
Hex is a bonus action as well.
It says an action for the ones I picked.
Okay.
Like, each one has its own action or bonus action,
Oh,
so...
gotcha. The witch's
one's-
hex, not
yeah.
the hex spell. Gotcha. Yep.
Actually, she does have that too, so... Oh, no, she already used it. Oh, no, that was a cantrip, so as a spell, she will actually use Hex. She should have done this shit at the beginning. Oh, wait, that's concentration. Now she's gonna fucking waste that shit. Yeah, okay, movement-wise... Y'all are right there with your ranged shit. But that portal is getting bigger, so she's just gonna stick there as she continues to chant, and the doorway begins to open more and more, and you see a large humanoid shape moving closer to the end of the portal. Atanas, you're asleep. Yarrow, you're up. I'm sorry, man.
Is the portal like
That's
here?
alright, but it's alright.
It's like in the actual tree over here.
Oh, okay.
It's like in the actual like base of the tree. As the tree almost looks like it's splitting apart into this round portal.
Oh, F. Okay, Yara's gonna move between the roots of these things and attempt.
Difficult terrain if you want to move through that area.
Oh crap! Then she's not gonna do that. She's gonna come out here and attempt to pummel stone the lady.
That misses, unfortunately. As you send it out again, she just ducks out of the way as the stone goes past her.
And she's just gonna duck 5. That's it.
Alright. Sweet. Namir, you're up.
Alright, 1 hit point and we're going strong, baby.
You mean Namir?
Kazimir. Fuck you guys, your goddamn names.
Alright.
Sorry.
Do I fear for the integrity of extracting the heart from the spider?
Not really, its body is intact, the only thing missing is its head. So, I mean, you guys could still feasibly get the heart if you wanted to. I assume you want to, but yeah.
Yeah, generally that seems like a good idea.
Beating on this lady until we kill her, and then we can get the heart after we don't have to worry about the portal in the tree.
What if it's
Alright.
a portal?
I'm gonna
Is it a
cast.
good portal? No.
I'm going to cast. I don't have it on my thing. I don't know why, but I'm going to cast Chill Touch. Yeah, there we go. Onto her.
That hits.
And she can't regain health points for. Hold on, what is
Doesn't
it?
have anything to regain hit points anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just figured it was it, yeah.
But yeah, you just watch it.
It also has
Real
disadvantage. I'll link it. Disadvantage. Why I did not hit to link. There we go. Can't regain hit points, so I'll start my next turn. Okay, so if I hit an undead, she has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Not
At the end of
undead.
my next turn, yeah.
So
And then I will use the rest of my turn to move.
oh, and Casey, I'm gonna go ahead and just allow you to have your familiar be able to cast his spells, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to in combat at all.
That's alright.
Alright.
I'm just gonna move down here
I assume he comes
towards
with
the.
you.
Yeah, he's gonna come with me. Just leave it at that.
Alright, okay, Jax, you're up.
That bitch again.
You're gonna shoot her again? Alright.
Ooh.
That hit. You just, without being able to shield, you just nail her in her side with one of your bolts.
Time to
Is she-
fucking down. We're gonna pepper her with arrows.
Alright, next up is Namir.
Yes, let's finish it off.
Yeah. I'm jamming out, guys.
Nice.
First one hits as you come in with your rapier and slice into her as she reels back. Ah!
Ooh, hell yeah. 13.
Alright.
Is she down?
From Crimson Right, sorry.
She is not down yet.
Okay.
She's a boss, and you guys have not been attacking her for a while in this combat.
Die, you stupid witch!
You will suffer. Anything else?
You're gonna burn. Nah.
Barnabas, you're up.
I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna shoot her with my crossbow.
Alright.
Oof.
That misses, unfortunately. As you bring your crossbow up and fire, again, she just ducks out of the way. Actually, I would say as you're like running up, you actually slip on the wet ground and just fire into the ground in front of you.
That's it for me.
Dead. It is her turn. Oh, sweet Jesus. Let's see, how far is the 30 feet? So 1, 2, 3. Technically could see you. Yeah, because you've been fucking her up too, so she is actually going to cast Bane on Namir, Barnabas, and Yarrow. Make a charisma saving throw.
Very good.
I cast counter spell.
You don't have counter spell. So DC 13. So Barnabas, you actually make it. Yarrow, you fail, and yeah, you fail as well. Namir, as Alright, so any attack rolls or saving throws you make while she is concentrating is at disadvantage. Or minus a d4 from it. So she is actually going to... Oh, a lot of things she can use her action for. Not a lot of bonus action stuff. Actually, what's... Now she can't use Misty Step again because she just used a spell. Yeah, she's just gonna stay there.
I think it depends on the nature of which she knows Misty Step. If it's a racial inherited trait, I don't think.
No, it's not a racially inherited trait. She's using spells, and even if it was it's still a bonus. Still casting it.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't remember if racial traits were spells.
Yeah, never mind.
That could be wrong.
I rule that like if it's a natural racial trait, it's like naturally you wouldn't have any sort of like spell or like arcane focus or anything to even cast stuff like that. So it's like you can naturally cast it without any of the other shit because it's just a natural ability you can just tap into. But yeah, she doesn't have it. But anyway, she's just done. Atana is still out, buddy. Yarrow, you're up.
Yeah, I'm killing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Atanas.
Bring it.
I'm sorry, man. Fuck.
It's alright. I mean, I fucked up this fighter good, so...
Yeah, dude, you you're the main reason you guys were able to beat that thing with the freaking burning hands, honestly.
If I thought it would have worked, I would try to suck out the poison, but I don't think that actually...
Disadvantage.
Does it hit? No, it's -4. Does it hit with...
1d4.
Yeah.
Roll 1d4.
Okay.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter what hit her anywhere. Yeah. You just throw a rock and it just it hits her right in the head.
Alright, and now she has to subtract 1d4 for her next attack or check roll.
1d4 from her next attack or...
Uno reverse this bitch.
Oh, she needs to roll a Constitution save. see if she can maintain concentration. This is 10, so no, she does not. So Bane's gone. All right. Anything else?
I move back. That's it.
They're all gone. Kazimir, you're up.
How bad is she looking right now, the witch?
Rougher than she was earlier.
Good to know, good to know.
Kazimir is going to move up and going to immediately demand from everyone cease your attack. Leave her be.
Ah, man, we've already done 46 damage to this bitch. She's gotta be close.
She has a
Don't
really
count
nice
damage,
range.
bar novice. Don't do that.
He's gonna... And, let me see, where is it?
Just summoning something out of this tree. This is freaking me out. I do trust Kazimir, though.
He is going to cast Obfuscate to create a 20-foot radius of sphere of fog surrounding everyone. So 20-foot radius from where
All right.
he is.
So okay, just get the. Oh nope. Click on it. Draw circle. Let's make that green. So 20 feet. Shit, I don't know if that's a radius.
It's radius. 20
Yeah.
foot radius. So circle.
Is that 20 feet? Up, freaking. Try to do it from the center of this circle.
I trust your discretion, but it's definitely encompassing everyone.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just setting it up to begin with. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
20
yeah.
feet, so.
It's centered around me. Yarrow is on the outer skirts of it, but looking inward, she is
Alright,
heavily obscured.
alright. You guys just see Kazimir do that. Anything else, Kazimir?
Nope.
K-Jax, you're up. As Kazimir has blinded you guys. Or obscured her.
Heavily obscured, which is
Heavily
essentially
obscured, which.
blind.
Yeah, blind. You can't
Okay.
really see her. Disadvantage on.
Do this. I trust you. I'm gonna disengage, but goddamn.
I'm gonna say I was attacking her up until recently, so
I know. I trust you.
So I'm not super smart. I'm probably gonna just aim where I have been shooting.
I'm right. Fuck.
Hey, Jax.
Go ahead and roll the attack.
I would say
no.
I'm totally willing to take damage.
Oh, I'm gonna
Given
miss it.
her rolls.
Trust me, but
I know
if she-
you are.
With disadvantage, roll the attack with disadvantage.
And I would definitely say she probably has cover.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
no,
God,
she took
no.
Fuck.
Ha.
I mean,
I-
that's still 20 to hit. Because you had to hit like with an 18 or higher to hit her.
I was gonna say, what is the heavily obscured?
I think heavily obscured is like 3/4 cover or total cover. If it's total cover, then she couldn't hit her at all.
Well, you can still hit like an invisible creature and stuff like that, but it's disadvantage. Like,
Okay,
I'm
they
not-
prefer
Anyone
to
else,
blinded.
correct?
Total cover, though.
well, she doesn't like have something blocking her though.
Okay.
Total cover is if she completely behind like an
Could
object.
still get hit, so it's not like it's impossible.
I mean,
Fair enough.
yeah, she still rolled a 20,
she,
so
yeah, she has from what I can tell, heavily obscured creates blinded. Blinded means attack rolls against creature
oh,
have
with disadvantage.
but creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. So with the disadvantage, you would have rolled a 20.
Okay.
Still hits her, but like both Namir and Kazimir, you guys just hear this bolt whistle past your heads as it sticks into this woman's shoulder.
Nice. So I hit
Alright.
her and I don't hit anyone else, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay,
Anything else?
that's it.
Namir, you're up. She is right in front of you, but obscured, so.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
I am going to try to grapple her. I can use that. Do I have to use athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics. Yeah. Fuck, I don't even think I can.
I try to jump on. Let's
Jesus
go!
Christ.
So here's the thing: you technically constitute as a blinded creature, and a blinded creature can't see and
God, it's an attack.
automatically fails any ability check
Okay.
that requires sight. So
Okay.
I would say, yeah, grappling does technically require.
it would be an ability check, which would cause it to automatically fail, given the
Okay,
blinded
yeah.
condition. Just figured I'd point it out there in case that would alter the trajectory of how you wish to spend your turn.
Why did
Yeah.
you do this to us? I don't understand.
Why did you cast that?
Honestly, whatever. I'm just.
You
Honestly,
want
I'm fine
to
with
probably
that.
talk to her,
That's
but
my turn. That's my turn. I tried to grab her. I couldn't.
Barnabas, you're up.
You can still move.
I mean, where would I go?
I'm so
Just
confused.
get out of the freaking
I
thing.
really want to shoot her, but I don't think I'll hit.
Well,
but-
then I can't see her. At least now I'm next to her.
And Kazimir definitely expressed his intention to have everyone cease attacking her.
I mean, she's
Before.
summoning something out of a tree. Like, those freaks,
Yeah,
like...
Kazimir, there, even through this fog, you see the light from the portal in the tree, and you hear a voice.
Like, this is
ring.
a bad
Yeah,
idea,
there's
man.
something coming.
Why the hell did you do this?
Kasimir's got his reason.
Alright,
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna just shoot her. Fuck it. Fuck
Oh,
this.
God.
I gotta kill her.
disadvantage, go ahead and fire. No one's in front of her. That fucking still hits, yeah, with that 7. You hear as she gets hit again, somewhere out in the fog. Still not down. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Spider, it is her turn. Well, she is completely. You don't even really. You don't. She's completely obscured. Yeah, you guys don't see her, so she's going to cast a spell and go invisible.
God.
So she is no longer on here. But I would say that Namir and Barnabas, you hear someone run past you if either one of you wants to make a opportunity attack with disadvantage.
So technically, if they're invisible, they don't get opportunity attacks.
Why wouldn't they get opportunity attacks if they're invisible? They still have their reaction. It's just disadvantage. Hold on here.
So the opportunity attacks is when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. Player's Handbook 195.
Oh. Yep, never mind.
Why are you helping the enemy?
Yeah, you guys just hear someone run past both of you, and she's outside and be like, "You cannot stop what is coming. I will have my revenge." And that's her turn. Dennis, you're still fucking knocked out for all of
Looking
this.
at it, grappling is a substitute of the attack action. It uses an athletics ability check, but like it seems like it's a substitute of the attack action. But I don't really care.
I was just putting that out. What I know is blinded creatures can't see and automatically fail any ability check that requires
But
sight.
like grappling is like a substitute for an attack instead.
Also,
of an
I don't
ability
think
check
that it
by itself.
necessarily requires sight to grapple.
I just
Blowing up the enemy, but
Yeah,
I
it
just-
says like specifically in the rules, grappling is a special attack you make. But I'm cool with just rolling from you now, just for
no. I just put that out there as what the rules for what blinded was, because it seemed like there was some uncertainty what it was, and left it for DM interpretation and discretion.
Well, I'm a new DM, so that was a bad idea. Alright. Well, too late now.
If you want to retcon, I'm totally fine with it. That doesn't bother me
I mean,
at all.
a lot of turns already happened, so I'm just gonna. You guys almost got this anyway.
We're just
It's-
gonna roll
it's-
with what we're going. Like, I don't want to retcon anything.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
just gonna
saying,
keep
like, it
moving so
says.
we can get done with this.
I just thought that I was just like confused on that because I was like, if you blinded, you can't grapple like anything. Then that didn't.
Well, technically, she would also automatically fail because it's not an action for her and it's a check. It's not an attack for
No,
her.
because it's not an ability check; it's a special attack. It's like listed as an
Yeah,
attack.
for you. But for her, it would be an automatic fail because it's not an attack for her and she has to match your check.
But it's in association with. So
Yeah, I don't think.
yeah, I don't think it would be. But we can go ahead and move on.
So I have a question. So the tree is still glowing, right?
Oh yeah, the tree is glowing
So
in
Barnabas
this
is
fog.
gonna yell out, "What? We need to get the hell out of here. This seems bad. Somebody grab Atanas and I don't know how we're gonna harvest the hearts with this happening." And
Well, actually, something I should have pointed out: the cauldron, while the tree is glowing, the cauldron is also glowing very brightly green. I should have pointed that out, like, firsthand.
Oh.
So the cauldron right here is also glowing as bright as the portal on the tree.
I mean, how quickly can we harvest the heart from the spider? Like, are we just fucked? Do we just
It's a check. I mean, I'm leaving it up to you guys, but you almost got this. I'm just.
almost got what? She ran away. Kazimir helped her. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do at this point? She's invisible and she just ran away.
I mean, take the heart doesn't take that long. You just open her up, literally search. It's a couple seconds. It's like literally one turn.
I'll yell out, Barnabas, just go ahead and go. I'll take care of it.
Take care of what?
The heart, I'll grab it. Run.
You heard her run past both of you, so she's still somewhere in this area. Like, you heard someone run in this direction.
Yeah, but they can't see shit.
We're
Doesn't
in a
matter.
fog cloud and she's invisible. What are we supposed to do?
That's up to you guys.
Hey.
Yarrow, it's your turn. I'm sorry, it's somebody.
We needed to begin with. Fighting the witch.
Yo,
rock.
it's Aaron's turn. Just
We
stop
need to
talking. Just go.
Okay.
Whatever decision I made, that's
I'm
it.
not sure what's going on in this fog cloud.
Since I'm in the outskirts, can I see that? Like, can I see that this is clear? Can I see?
Yeah,
Adrian?
all of that. Yeah, you can see everything down here is clear.
Okay.
But you just hear a bunch of yelling going on over here.
I'm gonna move 25 right next to Atanas. Can I know how bad he is? Like, do I know he's poisoned and there's nothing I can do, or?
I'd say make a medicine check. You just see
I
that
know
his body is stiff.
I kinda look at him and try to poke him with my hand, and then I climb the spider and try to take the heart out with my dagger.
Alright, that would be an action to do, but because you used your action to make the medicine check.
Oh, damn it. Oh well.
Alright, but you're at the spider. There's anything else?
That's all I can do.
Kazimir, you're up. Kazimir?
Gonna
Oh, yeah.
tackle, bonus action, maintain the obfuscation of the heavy fog, and that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Kjax, you're up. Actually, she did talk, so somewhere over in this general area, you did hear her talk. Somewhere near the base of the tree. But in, like, that general direction. But you're still
Just so you know,
obscured
Mike,
by...
when you're on the GM layer and you ping, none of us can see the pings.
Oh, well, shit. That would probably be why I fucking... There we go. Over here near the tree.
That explains a
Run
lot.
where... Yes! I've been trying to point out where you have been hearing her and trying to point to where the direction is. So yes, she is somewhere near this area of the tree that you have heard. Well, you haven't seen her, but you hear somewhere in this general area of the tree. The voice.
Okay, I'll shoot over here, I guess.
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage. How do you want to do this?
You know, I'll spin in a circle and just shoot wherever.
As you bring your
It's
bow up,
locked.
you don't even... You just hear her laughing, you fire, and suddenly just silence. As I will go ahead and bring her token back up. But yeah, she had 1 hit point left. Alright, so token layer, and she is also dead. Alright, as she falls to the ground dead, you still hear this sort of cackling laughter, but it gets gargled as the blood begins to pour from her lungs. She dies. But you see that there is still an intense glowing from the tree, but you see the cauldron itself is starting to shake. Or, actually you don't see that, you hear the cauldron actually begin to bubble and shake. Namir, you're up. You can't see shit. You just hear moving.
Bit. Alright, so I still see this glowing shit.
Yeah, you see intense glowing from this area.
I go over to like the little cauldron and just kind of nervously look into it, grab it.
It looks like a strange sort of bluish green bubbling liquid, but you do see, well, you don't see anything because you just hear it shaking around in front of you.
If Kazimir knows that she's dead, he'll disperse the obfuscation.
I don't think you can know because you don't scream.
Well, she was laughing, then suddenly...
Yeah, but that could be a lot of fun.
It's up to him on whether he wants to drop it.
He's saying he could drop it, yeah.
I was gonna say, that's why I prefaced it with, if Kazimir knows she's dead, then he would drop it. So, if you don't think Kazimir would know, then he would keep it up, but if you think he
that's
would
up to
reasonably
you.
infer...
You reasonably heard her laughing, and then suddenly the laughing just stopped. It's up to you on if you want to decide what that meant.
I dashed down to the spider.
Alright.
Might as well.
I was on
Disfuse
top
it.
of the spider. I'm gonna poke it.
Anything else, Kazimir? We're still in turn order, actually. As the
No, that's fine. If given the circumstances of what you heard, he would probably naturally diffuse the obfuscation.
Concentration, you can just do that whenever, right? You can just drop it whenever. It doesn't have to be your turn.
Right, so long as I break concentration of the spell, it ends.
Alright, so you guys...
it depends if you want to stay in turn order, then yes.
Well, we're still... okay, so it does still affect with turn order?
I would imagine if we're still in turn order, because it goes by intervals of 6 seconds, but I could be wrong, so...
I think
it's just you dropping concentration. I'm just gonna say it drops, really, but
I was gonna say, I've been wrong before and I'll be wrong again, so I defer to your judgment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's just you holding concentration. I don't think it really it takes literally no effort whatsoever to just drop it.
You can drop concentration at any time, I think, right? Between any...
Well, that's how we've been doing it in the past, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't think you could drop it in between other people's turns, but once again,
I'm
you'll
just
be wrong. I'll be wrong again.
I'm just gonna, just to move this along, I'm gonna state that you can drop it, and you do, and you see the cauldron now shaking and bubbling, but you actually see cracks begin to form around it, as killing her did something to this spell. Namir, you're dead. Barnabas, you're up. As you just see the tree the portal beginning to solidify, and the cauldron is cracked but still bubbling and moving around. Barnabas?
I can't hear you.
I'm going to put my crossbow on my back. I'm going to pick up my cutlass. And then I'm going to go...
Do we lose? Oh, okay.
20, 25, 30. I'm going to dash right up to here. And, okay, so what are we doing here? What are we doing? And that's my turn.
Alright. Dead. Paralyzed. You're up.
I tried to get the heart out with my dagger.
Okay,
Oh no.
this is remove it. I'd say this is a survival check. You're trying to remove something from an animal. Go ahead and roll a survival check for me.
Oh god.
No, actually, with more precision than you thought you had, your tiny body, you just jump headfirst into the open wound of this thing's now removed head, and you guys watch as she crawls out with a heart. It was just a DC 13 survival check.
So, from seeing who's close, I'm just gonna give it to Barnabas because it's the cursed one. I'm gonna be like, look, I got a heart for you.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
it's for you, so you don't
Yes.
die.
Well, I wouldn't
I
die.
apologize, guys, for that whole grappling thing. I wasn't really sure. I was trying to listen to multiple
I'm
people
looking
and trying to
at Jeremy
understand.
Crawford's thing right now.
Yeah. From now on, after that, we'll in case of future things, which it might happen again in the future. So
I think Will's rule, what he cited was right. I just myself didn't know, so when I said
here
it,
is.
I was
Jeremy
just...
Crawford. You can end concentration at any time. No action required.
I was talking about grappling while blinded.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
I mean, yeah, grappling makes sense that it's an attack. It's used
Yeah.
as an attack, not as an ability check. It's not like you're making a survival check or...
It's just weird
You know,
because
stuff
you're
like that.
both it's an attack, but both individuals have to make a check in order to.
That's how
complete
you're.
the
I think
attack.
that's more of how you're determining the outcome of the attack, but it is still an attack.
exactly.
All right. I'm gonna just consider it that in the future. Then I'm trying to figure out all. Okay, but
I
It's
think-
for you
I
for
think-
everybody, so...
I'm sorry about all that.
No,
I think that's a good rule of thumb. I didn't know myself, so that's the only reason I tossed in the blinded thing, because I genuinely thought a grapple was an ability check.
I should probably look at. Does obscured actually mean blinded, or does it just?
Heavily obscured creates the blinded effect.
Okay. Well, Yarrow just got the heart. Kazimir, you're up.
I'm going to move towards the witch and inspect what the witch had on her belongings.
I would say as you get over there, you watch as this cracked, sort of cauldron is just kind of moving around, bubbling, like almost unstable, and you actually watch the edges of the portal almost seem to be as unstable as the cauldron, as if the powers are connected. Just do with that as you will.
Maybe we need to yeet the cauldron into the portal.
I guess I'm gonna investigate the cauldron. I want to figure out more about the cauldron.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely take a break soon. This was a long combat. We should have. I honestly didn't think the combat was gonna be this long, but
I was waiting for you to take a mid-combat break after the spider died, and you just
I lost track of time, guys. I am so sorry.
No, are you kidding me? The
Kazimir,
combat mechanisms that you use for
Kazimir, roll a strength check to just yeet this thing over. It's not that high of a.
Wait, who? Casimir?
Did you say you were gonna try to?
No,
what were you trying to do?
I'm not trying to eat it. I'm trying to
Dude,
understand more
that's
about it.
gotta be what we gotta do.
I'm trying to understand more about
Oh,
it.
make an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check.
Can we get out of the? Are we fighting something, or can we get out of turn order and just all?
The turn order is mostly if you can do what you need to do before the portal can finish.
Would I have any inkling of an understanding that could potentially grant advantage?
You do know that some witches use cauldrons as an arcane focus, and whatever brew is currently in here is less of a liquid and more of a concentration of magic. And if you spill that magic, whatever spell is currently being cast will dissipate.
Okay, so I know that. Would that give me advantage on my Arcana check, or no?
Yes, it would give you advantage
Okay.
on the
I'm not trying to force it. I just didn't.
I'm just you're probably not going to learn any more than I just told you from it.
All
But
right. Well, same information gleaned.
20.
yeah, you know that this cauldron is attached to the spell, and if something were to happen to this cauldron, it would likely break whatever spell is currently going on, and you're not sure what effect that would have, but it's probably better than what's currently going on.
Alright, then I'm just gonna dump the cauldron over.
Alright, make a strength check.
I'm super good at
It is
this.
a big cauldron, but low check because it is broken and moving around.
Kazimir,
Shit!
big
You,
pimp.
with like more strength than you thought, you chuck this thing over and watch as the magical energy just spills out. The cauldron itself almost just shakes and explodes in front of you, and you watch as the tree starts to like bend and morph into strange shapes. You hear a voice on the other side be like, "No," as the portal collapses and the entire tree falls to the ground around you.
Fuck.
Right, combat is over. Portal's destroyed, tree destroyed, you guys have a heart. Dead witch.
I wanted to investigate.
Go ahead and make
Dead
an
witch.
investigation check.
Shit.
I mean, you find the most obvious things right off the bat. Just in her pocket, you find a leather-bound journal, and you find in her hand, which she's been using as an arcane focus, is what looks to be a small, round mirror, but the glass is like just straight black, like it's a piece of obsidian that's been just polished into a mirror. It's a black mirror. And on her ring finger, where you've been seeing that light coming from, you do see a silver ring, but it looks like there are places for 3 jewels to have sit in the ring, but all 3 sockets are currently empty. Like whatever jewel was in there shattered.
I walk up to Kaz.
I'm going to have taken the ring off of her, the leather-bound journal, obviously, and also be looking into the mirror that she had in her possession.
Walk up and say,
Is there any way that I could make a medicine? I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to see if I can get Simon back into the game. Is there any way that I can, with my medicine,
Can you?
get my feet?
I mean,
to
can you get rid of the poison effect with a medicine check?
I think
I don't
that would be
know.
up to you. I think that would be up to you.
I mean, this is like something that's in his blood system, so I don't really think like any kind of
Okay, that's
real
fine.
medicine check can like. It lasts for an hour, so
He'll
at
be
some
back
point on the
soon anyway, but-
like he'll be up and about, but he's currently
Sorry about that, Antonez. I tried.
yeah.
Is it a healer's kit?
Yeah.
It can restore his hit points, but for basically until the end of the next hour, as long as he is poisoned. Unless a healer's kit can remove the poison effect.
I was gonna say
Can a
I
healing
could be
potion-
wrong, and it's subject obvious to DM discretion, but for some reason I feel like doesn't the healer's kit have a certain amount of charges and like you can
It has
expend
charges, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
all those do is they stabilize somebody.
yeah, they don't
Gotcha.
remove like a
And
poison
then
effect.
I can also use the charges with my feet to give him health back, but that doesn't matter because he's poisoned. I am going to, though. I know it doesn't matter right now because he's still paralyzed, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna heal him so that he has some health.
Yeah, so when he's unparalyzed, he'll be able to move and talk.
I
The
imagine.
only thing that can remove poison is lay on hands, hero's feast, lesser restoration, and protection from poison.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that can remove poison.
Okay, so Antonez, you have 5 hit points. I think it'd be so. You gotta tell me, Mike. So the way that the paralysis for this poison works, now that he's technically conscious again, Is he do his eyes open and is he just like fully aware but he can't fucking?
No, he's paralyzed, which means he cannot move at all.
Well,
No,
that's what I was like. But is he aware of his surroundings?
He is, yeah, I would say conscious. So if his eyes are open and his ear, he can hear and see.
Barnabas
He's
is
just
probably
paralyzed.
Barnabas is probably like looking into his eyes, like with the eyelids lifted, and it's like, oh, I think I woke him up, but he still can't move. That might be worse. Anyway, you guys go back to your talk. I was just trying to help
one thing to note, as you guys are moving around, you see the bodies of the goblins after the tree collapsed. The bodies actually dissolve into this strange goo.
I'm gonna say to Kazimir, I was just gonna say, some of them on the 13 are gonna be like that. Not all of them, but at least some of them.
Be like what?
Just kind of looks down at the witch.
Dead?
I mean, evil in every regard.
How do you know this witch was evil?
Attacking people.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed on the map, but as you actually take the time again, something I need to remember to tell people shit. You do see surrounded around the tree are dozens and dozens of corpses.
Oh yeah, that definitely paints a different picture.
On the map, there was a bunch of blood and bodies, or like skeletons around, and I was like, my brain didn't click to tell you guys that.
No, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely having
some kind of blood ritual to get all this going.
Yeah, definitely having a bunch of dead bodies surrounding the tree would have.
Some bodies are bigger, some bodies are a little bit small.
Right, just bodies in general.
Yep.
Would have probably drastically influenced
Changed.
Kazimier's course of action. So
I fucked up so much on this one.
no, dude, not at all. Not I should have. If anything, I should have asked for more information. And looking back on what the map was now, I do recall seeing some splatters of sorts, but when I recall seeing them, I was like, "Oh, is that a cool effect?" That
Oh, there's definitely corpses all over. Shit.
yeah. So it was partially my fault. I was super zoomed in on where the spider was, being like, "Fuck the spider."
You were down there, but yeah.
So that's partially my majority my fault. That's my fault. I should have been more conscious.
Barnabas is gonna lift up Atanaz on his shoulder, and then he's gonna call to the party. Not to interrupt, but I don't want to turn into a monster. So we have the heart. We should get going.
Right.
I'd say with the
Probably
time it
wise.
took you to travel, it's probably somewhere around 5 o'clock by now. By the time it took you guys to travel all the way into the deep portion of this grove, and by the time you make it out, it'll probably be about 5. If you, just trace your steps back.
How long will it take us to get back to the hunting lodge?
Back to the outpost, about 1 day's travel.
No, not the.
Oh, the one you were at? The one you were at
That
when
was
you
like
began
half
was
a
about
day.
that one was about half a day, but there are multiple ones around the area, so you could potentially find another closer by using the map.
So first things first, let's get on the boat.
Yep.
So I'm gonna trudge. I'm the strongest, but I still can't carry much, so I'm definitely pretty heavily encumbered picking up ads.
I mean, if someone helps you, you guys can. Yeah, you guys.
I'm gonna just throw you onto the boat, Atanaz. I'm sorry, I don't do it gently. I just kind of toss you. Oh, he might feel that. I'm sure he doesn't feel pain right now, though. Luckily, you okay, Atanaz? Tell you what, say something.
You've seen all of this.
Yeah. Tell you what, Atanaz. Say something if that hurt. See, it'll hurt him. It'll hurt him. Okay.
Alright,
Who has the map?
Lemire.
Namir.
Yeah.
Ramir like pull out the map and he's like, oh, let me check it. And he's like coughing up. I'm at 1 hit point, so I'm like bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
Let's
baby.
Save your charges. Kazimir is gonna speak a healing word, and he'll.
You'll have healing potions, right?
Yeah, we do.
You guys did not use those at all.
We all had one healing potion.
It's alright. Kazimir, save your medicine stuff. Kasimir's gonna heal him.
Alright.
For 5.
Alright. But, you guys get in the boat, and I assume you could potentially travel through the night if you want to, or you can choose to spend the night at a nearby cabin.
So I'm gonna Namir, I think it would be best if you could point us in the direction of a cabin somewhere between here and the outpost. We can spend the night. I don't think we're in any condition to travel.
I might be cutting it a little close, you think?
Well, that'll
Might be better to just try to push through the night and whatever.
I mean, you still have a few hours of daylight to the cabin, so you'd be... Basically, if you were to travel to the cabin, from the cabin to the outpost, like, by the time you get to the outpost, you would still have about a 3 to 4 hour window of daylight. So it's up to you guys if you... That's a 3 to 4 hour window that you currently have if you decide to spend the night in the swamp.
I feel like we just go through the night and get there.
Alright, through the night it is. In that case, I will stitch up Namir for 7. And then who else needs healing since we're gonna travel through the night? Who else took damage in that fight?
I mean,
Us?
we have.
I am at 5.
Okay. I can't use it on you again, Antonaz, because I already.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
What are you at, Kazimir?
Kazimir is just going to use whatever short rest opportunities might be provided and save whatever healer's kit charges you have.
Okay. I'll heal up K-Jax for 5. And then what are you at, Yarrow?
I wasn't hit at all.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit, like, in the bushes.
If I give someone else the map, can I short rest on the boat?
As long as you don't do any actions for 1 hour and you're just lazing around, sure.
Alright.
I'll row.
Alright, so you guys begin your journey. Who wants to take the map and make the survival check for the first?
Who's rowing with me?
Probably K-Jax.
Yeah, I can.
Alright.
I can take the
Namir,
map.
Yarrow
if you
has
wanna-
the map.
Yeah,
You're the
if
one
you
who
wanna
should be
rest.
fucking guiding us.
Alright.
It makes more sense Yarrow with the map than Yarrow trying to row.
I give Yarrow the map. And
You still have some sunlight. You still have some sunlight, so you can still kind of tell where the sun is going. But yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
Oh gosh.
While they're doing all of that,
That's pretty good, yeah.
Kasimir's going to be busy looking at that obsidian mirror.
It
It doesn't matter what it is, he's going to be busy looking at it. Like, regardless of what you say, he's going to be looking at it.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to say Kazimir, even though you're looking at the mirror, and Barnabas is rowing. So, Kazimir, I feel like we need to have a conversation. He's just gonna keep looking at the mirror.
Do you
like,
know?
Well, why the hell did you help the lady who was trying to kill us?
Why the hell were you trying to kill the lady?
I mean, she was summoning goblins and they were attacking us, and there were corpses all around the tree, and there was a portal coming up to... Were you in the same battle I was in?
Right. I didn't see corpses around the tree, but, well, Question: would I have seen the corpses around?
When you got up to the tree and kicked over the cauldron, yes, you would have seen a lot of bodies.
Okay, so I would have been aware of them. Okay.
I suppose I have to ask.
From a distance, you probably did. But.
If this witch was one of your compatriots, that's alright. But why didn't you tell us before we engaged? I mean, we all sat around in the bushes and talked about attacking them. I held up the bombs. We agreed on this plan. Why did... I guess I just don't understand.
I don't know what makes you think she would be one of my compatriots, and more or less a misjudgment on the matter at hand. Unfortunately, given my vantage point of what was going on and the fact that I was so far away, I didn't see the corpses that were draped across the trees. At one point, I was under the influence that she perhaps might have just been a simple druid or person of the woods.
Yeah.
Unsure of what her intentions were.
If no one else is gonna take them out from you, just to kind of speed things along, go ahead and make like 2 other survival checks. Since you
Am
guys
I up by now?
Yeah, you'd be up by now.
Did I get short rest then?
With disadvantage because night comes on and you can basically lose your bearings of where the stars aren't really showing because the sky is clouded over. There's not really any way to. You completely have to go off the map, and the darkness with all the. Even with your dark vision, you can't really.
Hey, I got my short rest, right?
I would have given a guidance for.
You would have gotten your short rest. Okay. Go ahead and roll a guidance 2d4 on both those. Like 1d4 on both of them, but. Just to like, kind of get that out of the way so you guys continue your RP and I can figure out how long it... Alright, so 3 for that one. Okay, so success.
So wait, you were saying we can roll our short rest hit die?
No, I mean, you guys can continue your RP. I just wanted to get that out of the way so I could make sure, like, how much time has to pass and how well you guys do at getting to where you're going.
Gotcha. I mean, I got 3 temporary hit points, so I'm still right as rain, so...
Well, as you guys travel through the night, as the sun does go down, Atnaz, Barnabas, Kjax, make wisdom saving throws for me.
Oh boy.
Okay, Kjax, no. But, as the night is progressing, you're all kind of sitting there having your conversations on the boat, continue to move. Yaru is pretty much on point, leading you through these canals, but Barnabas and Atanas, there's almost like, you feel hungry. Very, very hungry, if either one of you has rations, you guys actually tear into your sacks and eat all of your rations. Type of hunger, like it's this hunger that you cannot get rid of. And there's even a point, Atanas, where you see a fish in the water just like moving, and you suddenly jump and grab it out of the water. It's this large sort of catfish, and you start tearing into it. And Barnabas, you actually start tearing into this fish too, and you are all just sitting there watching these two. Like their teeth are like, they're not like huge and they're not like completely transformed, but you can tell they're not currently doing okay. But eventually, you guys do.
It's on the bed.
You guys do fill up. You guys eventually fill up on the fish, and the hunger kind of. It doesn't go away completely, but it's like there.
Perhaps it is best we travel through the night. Although, would somebody mind taking over on me? Or I think I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Barnabas is gonna lay down as much as he can, of course.
All right.
It's a small boat.
Anyone takes over for the oars, you guys continue your travel, and as the light of the next day begins to break, you see at the end of the canal the outpost. As you approach, you see some people. You actually look on the sides of the outpost, what looks to be massive like spider corpses, and like you see green goo that appears to be left over from whatever it appears when you destroyed the tree, whatever creatures were attacking the outpost. melted away, and the only
See,
bodies
you could've
left are the
gotten
spiders.
here.
You see the very massive spider at the front of the outpost. Its body is actually sitting on the drawbridge, as if this thing actually forced the drawbridge down, and they were like storming inside. But as you approach the gate to the canal, the guards see you. They open it up, and you were let into the outpost. And you actually see one of them be like, "You're back. The Lord will want to know."
We have a heart.
You can tell him. Shh, Yano. Shh. Shh. No. Listen, you can tell him that we're back, but we have some business we need to attend to, and it's extremely urgent. More urgent than anything that he could have us, need for us. We'll check in with him when we're ready. When we're good and damn ready. So, thank you. Move along.
He just kind of looks a little. He just kind of runs off, probably to tell the Lord. But yeah, you guys are in the outpost. I assume you run to Auntie Gretel's.
That would be fair.
I'd probably. I mean, so it was 3 days, so we still have like the rest of the day, right?
Yes, you have the rest of this day. Since you are guys are currently exhausted, so I would say that you are all currently exhausted.
I don't want to. That's why I don't want to run. Barnabas is tired, and he probably.
Okay, yeah.
So he's gonna walk.
Meant as quickly as you currently can possibly travel. But yeah, you guys travel to Auntie Gretel's. As you actually go up to the door, it opens automatically, and you see the young child. Casey down. I'm sorry.
No.
You guys.
Right. I think we should all agree to retire that joke.
We should.
I think that one has.
I agree on retire.
I think we're ready
yeah.
We're ready to retire that one after this game.
Yeah. You all enter, and you actually see Auntie Gretel in the middle. She has a sort of cauldron or pot sitting above a sort of one of those wood fire stoves. And she appears to be, like, brewing something. A number of vials near her. She's like, "The heart! No!"
I reach into my vest and pull out this, like, bloody fucking...
She just grabs the heart. And you can actually see that, Nina, the woman, she's actually also in the cabin sitting at a chair, and holding her child. And you watch as Auntie Gretel, like, takes the heart and actually squeezes it over this cauldron and substance as the blood drips down, and then she throws the rest in.
Oh shit!
You have to drink that.
I wish they hadn't watched you do that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be sick again.
Take a seat. Within basically the next hour, she finishes the brew, fills up 3 cups, and hands it to the 3 of you. Do you drink it?
I drink it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like hold out my glass to Keyjax. Cheers.
There are no words to describe the taste of this. It is the most vile thing you have ever tasted in your lives, and there are sometimes where you're almost coughing it up, and Auntie Gretel's like, "Do not spill any of it, drink all of it!" As you all 3 gulp this down, and for a second your stomachs feel queasy, and you're like, ugh, and then suddenly all 3 of you start vomiting this black ichor out of your bodies, just onto the floor. She gives a cup to Nina, and she does the same thing. They're just
Guys, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, but
Yours probably gonna throw up just from seeing everyone throwing up.
As you start to throw up, you see the boy actually brings a bucket in front of you.
Thank you.
But Auntie Gretel says, "You have, well, the curse is lifted. You have expelled it from your bodies."
That was terrible. That was truly awful.
Barnabas, remember when you ate a goblin? That was fun.
Yano, what the fuck? Do I actually remember doing that?
Oh yeah, vividly. Like,
Please do not remind me, okay? That's...
what in the Yeah, we're close. In the early morning hours, you guys have arrived. You are exhausted as fuck after the fight that you just had. You've brought the heart. You have been currently cleansed of any curse. And this is where we will end it for tonight. Also, y'all level up.
Ooh,
Nice.
Level 3.
nice.